bum, 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 bum. Oh, did it break? Ah! We up in the mines playing Minecraft. JK, we're playing Soma. That's what I'm going to be this entire stream, a massive chicken. Welcome in, Cray. Welcome in, Raz. Wait. That's me! Welcome in, Bear. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Welcome to Soma. As you can tell, I was thinking about a stream title, like, how can I do, like, oh, so much fear, so much fear. And I was like, that doesn't make sense. I was like, what is Soma? Soma Deez nuts. There you go. Stream title, thank you, guys. Also, if you were a part of the notification club, you would have gotten the message that said, Soma, male VTubers are CIA agents. Anyway, we're glowing, as they say. Welcome into the stream. I have a question for you guys. Would you prefer, jumping right out of the gate with all my tangents, would you prefer me to have like 5 to 10 minutes in the very beginning to let people trickle in, get the ads through, or, well, about 5 minutes, not 10. About 5. I think 5 is kind of the max on that. Or would you just prefer me to kind of, you know, let the intro go for a minute or two and then just get right into it? Let me know your thoughts. So as we do that, we're going to start a new game. So this, unlike Amnesia Rebirth, which I am probably not revisiting for obvious reasons if you were there, I think I'm not really going to do that simply because of the simple fact that I didn't really like that game. That game hurt my heart. Buffer time? That's what I was thinking too. I'm glad that I can get some feedback on that. Also, welcome in, Cray. How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. Game mode? Ooh. Normal or safe? Monsters are dangerous. Okay, so plural. Monsters are dangerous and can kill you. Okay, you need to think and sneak to survive the way the game was designed from the start. Okay. Also, welcome in, Freya. How are you? Hopefully you're doing great. Hajime. It is time. Now, I have been told... Now, I don't want to start out the gate talking about something that people give me stuff for, but... reality is that which, when you stop believing in it, doesn't go away. Philip Dick. Sorry, there was no emphasis. I just wanted to add it. No.
I think you're bleeding.
That's nothing. It's just my brain can't stop bleeding from the accident.
Sunbaked Space just resubbed for 4 months.
Here, take this.
Infant send to.
Thank you for the resub, son.
Ashley,
also, welcome in.
I need to tell you
Also,
something.
hi, Hood.
Simon, please don't make this weird.
No, it's not
Oh,
like
she's
that.
hot.
Why now?
It's David
I've had a Monday.
Why is there never enough time?
Yo, phone it.
For what?
Your phone is ringing.
Christ.
God, that is horrible. So anyway, how are you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are having fun and enjoying it. And I saw a blind playthrough and I was like, oh my god, is it Death's Door? So I have to figure out Death's Door. You guys hear that? Anyway, so I'm gonna do... well, some of these nuts. Objects can be interacted with by using left click. Okay. So we have what looks like... oh, fuck, I threw the spoon. Oh.
Yeah, I'm up.
Ohio.
Simon Jarrett?
Yeah, that's me.
Yep, that's me.
My name is David Munchie. We spoke earlier.
The brain scan. I remember.
Are you all right?
Yeah, just a bad dream. Are we still on for today?
Yeah, that's why I'm calling. I
Philip
wanted to
Dick
remind
only on
you
the
to trace
weekends.
tracer file I sent you.
Here's my
It'll help
card.
me capture a better image of the damages.
Don't worry, I got it somewhere.
Okay, great. Well, I'll see you in a couple of hours then.
Okay, see you soon.
Bro, charge your phone half battery at 9:30 in the morning. What are you doing? What are you doing? Also, I've actually been thinking about buying an alarm clock that, like, isn't my phone. I'm thinking of, like, because I want to wake up in the morning and, like, I want to have a story where, like, I was so pissed off that I, like, hit my wrist, like, my hand over. Shut up, Simon, I'm talking. And I just destroyed my alarm clock. Like, I want to do that. But they're all, like, super expensive. Anyway, you can press and hold R and blah, blah, blah to rotate. Jots. Jot. Okay. Interesting. But yeah, blind playthrough, some of these nuts. I could not think of a
Fast food.
title, so.
Should buy something healthier on my way home.
Hold on. Where's the blueberries? I've been having blueberries every morning, and it's been really nice. Although, I will say, I feel like I've become more of a mean person because I feel better than other people. I feel like when I wake up in the morning and I eat blueberries, I'm like, I'm better than everyone in America right now. I'm eating blueberries. Everyone else is having their McMuffin or whatever from McDonald's, or they're having their Starbies, whatever, with 9 megillion heart attacks of sugar. But instead, here I am just having an absolute time eating my blueberries, you know? That is what it's like to be Raz. I feel superior. What's this? To Simon Jarrett, Avenue 57, Toronto, Canadian. Ew. Got the keys. Excellent. I saw one that runs away. It has wheels, and when your alarm goes off, it just dips. I will literally shoot it with the rifle. I will find a rifle. I will shoot it. I will do it. I don't test me. I will. I've been looking at an elimination diet, and blueberries are a big thing on it. Dude, blueberries and steak goes hard. Like, if you want a protein combo and fruit combo,
Hope it's a good one.
wakey wakey. Definitely like blueberries. Like, I do blueberries in the morning, and then I also like kind of like eat stuff like that throughout the day. But I eat a lot of them, and I think that's one of the reasons why, like, how do I zoom? Anyway, Grimoire. It's been a day. My brain has been all over the place. The first couple days is a berry and banana smoothie with coconut milk. Ooh, and lentils for protein because they're flavorless. Honest to God, blueberry smoothies with a little bit of lime juice, or not lime juice, lemon juice, and like bananas and stuff goes hard. I literally can, like, that is so good. What's in here? Use the mouse while holding drawers to pull or push them. Downtown accident kills young woman. Who cares? Probably someone, but it's not my job. I got work. I'm late for work. Cinema Variety, the ultimate movie magazine. Japanation, Japanimation, bigger than ever. In theaters, December 13th. For breakfast, I mean, not the whole day. Yeah, I just like kind of, I'm like a berry picker. I just like eat berries, and I'm like, I'm hungry. I'm like, okay, I eat berries, and then in the evening, I eat like an actual meal. Too many people streaming and not enough devices to watch. Well, that's why you clearly have to choose me, son, because you I don't know. Come up with a reason, give it to me, and then I'll make it stupid. I walked off for a second, thought my laptop was no, I'm just that. Today has been an awful day mentally for me. It's just a lot of things going on and things being weird. And then, you know, like 20 minutes before stream, my brain just kind of slips into Raz mode and everything's beautiful. And my brain is just mush. I feel that, yeah. And it's like, not only is it wonderful to be able to do it on stream, but I get to do it with you guys, so it makes it even better. You good? Oh yeah, I'm good. Let me have a little bit of my wah-wah. Some wah-wah. Please feel free to also drink some water alongside with me. I think that you being a dry bitch is not a good thing. You should be moist in your lane, flourishing, hydrated. I need to be careful. I've been watching too much Wubby. Neurograph session. Thank you again for participating in our research. The scan will be objective. Read. Performed at the Pace Laboratories in Toronto, but since we are guess our access will be a bit unpredictable. Scan Saturday. Get back to you. Confirm. Sincerely. Who cares? Mr. Janet, or Jarrett, whatever. We're Janet now. I'm happy to hear your headaches have become less frequent. Please justify your text. I hate you. I want you to die. Your latest test shows your brain is slowly recovering. Oh, I forgot. Sorry, I can't talk about it because it's work-related. But it's still too early to tell how well it will adjust to the damage. The bleeding will continue over the coming months at least, and you will have to go hospital to drain the cavity. What, do we have a brain hemorrhage? Prazosin. So that's a Praz. That's that family. Like, not Prozac. What does it do? To help you with your nightmares. So it's okay. So is it an upper or a downer? I don't know. Please read the instructions. I'll please get a lot of rest. Thank you, Dr. Aaron Peak. Saturday off. Hi Jesse. Since you probably forgot, here's me reminding you that I've
hit send. Does it matter? I already told him about it.
Oh, pro tip, any world you live in, whether you're in fast food or whether you're like working for like Jeff Bezos, if you talk to someone about something, always make sure you have an email confirming that information. If you had a phone call with them saying that, you send that email so that if you get your butt grilled, you can say, well, according to my last email, per my last email, or let's see, since you probably forgot, here's me reminding you that I've got a whole doctor appointment tomorrow. I'm not coming into work. This means you need to make sure you're actually on time to open up the... Hi, Byron. And please unpack the boxes behind the counter. They're starting to become a workplace hazard. Also, the books tend to sell much better if they are put on shelves while they're actually able to... Good luck. You'll need it. Time to send. We're dicks. Yes. We woke up we woke up the day after, and guess what? We may be butts, but it is what it is. Can I click on anything? I don't know what's going on. As per my last email is my favorite line. I kind of... What I do nowadays is I do to whom it will concern. I don't say to whom it may. I'm like, I know it's going to concern someone because that's why I'm taking my time out of my day to bother you. So I'm just going to say to whom it will concern. And it's so good because no one has ever said anything about it. But, like, I bet everyone that reads it is like, damn, all right. What? Oh, that's French for Dr. Pepper, right? Honestly, like, here's my tip to you. If you were like me and you literally only drank soda for, like, decades plus, my recommendation is that, like, have 2 cups. You have 1 cup that's your Dr. Pepper, the nectar of this life. God, that's a high-res photo. I want one of those plates, the blue plates, the one with the flowers. People would call me gay for it, but I don't care. I think they're cool. I want one. But, like, what you should do is have a second cup that has water in it and allows you to do all that good stuff. Or as stated prior to attached above. Oh, I love doing that. Because it's just like... Whenever that happens, I send the email back, and then I wait a day or two, because it normally takes a day or 2 for them to kind of figure out how the hell they want to respond to it. And then I'm just like, send. There you go. Deal with this. Here, hot potato. Me writing an email. Hey, shitbag, please. Never write anything down you wouldn't say in front of a board of securities. Bug. Oh. Wait. Oh, I was going to say, is he running a red light? Wait, I recognize this place. Is this like England or something? I don't know. I've been thinking IRL to actually reorganize, like, and kind of redo everything. Because, like, I have everything set up in a way it should be. Why is that? Like, reorganize and, like, move everything. But, like, I'd have to vacuum and use a broom and stuff. And honestly, like, that seems kind of, like, awful. So I'm not going to do that, but I really want to do that. I just did that to my desk area. Yeah, so I'm thinking, like, one thing I want to do is, like, I want to move a lot of the things that I have randomly sitting around and, like, move them into different places. So not get rid of anything, because I'm the type of person that everything I have, I need. I don't really have a lot of extra stuff. Maybe clothing, but generally speaking, like, that's to have, like, multiple days of things, because, like, I hate laundry. And it is what it is. But I think what we'll do is we'll reorganize in the game, and then that will get rid of the bug that I have for, like, wanting to do stuff. So, where are we? What are we doing? Oh, I'm late for work. Oh, God. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta put on my cloak. Where's my cloak? Yep, that's how that works. Oh, let there be light. Okay, oh, he's so me. Janet is me for real, for real. Remind Jesse. Jesse, open up the store. Jesse. Pick up meds. Nah, we raw dog that. Flowers for funeral? I ain't
I
going.
really should drink the tracer fluid before I go see Dr. Munchie.
Where's the tracer fluid? Wait, what's the tracer fluid in the fridge? Ah! Where's the tracer fluid? This is not good. Oh, no. Did you tell Jeff to unscrew themselves? Yeah, he has I had a pile of art and stuff stacked in a corner, finally hung it off, cleaned my desk off, and made it look... I have a bunch of books on the floor because I need a new bookshelf, but... I don't have the money to buy a good one, so I haven't yet. Where's the tracer fluid? Does anyone know? Can I be back-seated, please? Where is the tracer fluid? Massive recoil. Me when I sit down. Where is the tracer fluid? Open your door. Hello? Wait, oh. Oh, where's the dishwasher? We'll load it before we head out. Is that an oven or a dishwasher? Okay, that's an oven. We're good. Proof? All good. Oh. 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 This is the way you get into my heart. You invite me over your home and you just show me this. They're color coordinated. You've got everything fits. I sent it in the group chat. Beautiful. Beautiful. Also, let me be a shill. Join my Discord. Join my Discord. Follow me on Twitter. Oh my god, guys. What? Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. This wasn't a bit. I literally was just doing stuff because I thought it was cool. Where the hell is the tracer fluid? Can I? I need to restart the game. Am I trapped in the tutorial? Because I'm an idiot. Oh no. Hold on. Oh, Ray-Bans. By the way, I have a pair of shades that I got from a gas station like 5 years ago, and they are my favorite pair of sunglasses. I haven't been able to find them. I've even gone back to the same gas station, and it's not like an actual like Mapping Minds, like an actual brand. It's like this weird podunk like scam type thing. And okay, here's a problem with that, son. I took the entire fridge and threw it on the floor. So if the tracer is in there, it's now on the floor. Okay. Well, we'll fix this. It's fine. Well, it's fine. It's fine. But I went back to that gas station to buy like 3 or 4 more of them because like, you know, I'm going to break them or something. But I've had that same pair of glasses for like 5 years or something like that. And they're literally the cheapest thing in the world. And oh god. And where was I going with this? Is this a first playthrough? Yeah, hey medic. I don't know where the tracer fluid is, and I figured that out after I took everything out of the fridge. So I'm currently rummaging around trying to figure out where the tracer fluid is. So I'm currently this is not going well. This is really bad. Also, welcome in. I need help. I need to be, you know those leashes that like, if you're around for it, you know, where like you would see parents walk around with like their kids on a freaking leash. Like I need that right now, but like, okay, this is gonna get weird quickly. I'm gonna just drop it, but you most likely broke it and will. So you're telling me. So you're, wait. There's no way. There's no way that's what happened. There's no, really, are you serious? That is actually hilarious. Are you kidding me? Really? Okay, well, you know what they say. Second time's the try. And third time's something else. We're fine. We're good. We're okay. Starting a new game will over. Yeah, it's fine. I don't care. It's okay. But I appreciate you, medic, because I was gonna sit there for a while. I was literally like, I don't care. I will sit. Philip Dick.
Are you okay, Simon?
No.
I think you're bleeding.
Oh, that's nothing.
Traumatic
Just my
brain
can't stop
injury.
bleeding from the accident.
I'm losing it.
Here, take this.
No, that's for later, for the scan.
It's green.
Looks like you were, son. I saw you said
Actually,
fridge, and I'm like,
I need to tell you something.
Simon, please don't make this weird.
I love you, Ashley.
No, it's not
Scout
like
to
that.
Kudasai. Imagine there's someone named
Now.
Ashley in here that's just like, what the hell?
David Munchie.
Why is there never enough time?
For what?
Christ.
Put some respect on his name, Simon.
Yeah,
Hi, mushy mush.
Hi, Simon Jarrett.
Yeah,
Hi.
that's me.
My name is David Munchie. We spoke earlier.
The brain scan. I remember.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
By the way,
yeah,
wasn't this
just
supposed to be a horror
bad
game?
dream. Are we still on for today?
Yeah, that's why I'm
Ugh.
calling. I wanted to remind you to drink the tracer fluid I sent you.
Look how
It'll
clean the
help capture
apartment
a
is
good image of the
before I
damages.
Don't worry, I got it somewhere.
Okay, great.
Oh
See you in a couple
no.
of hours then.
Okay.
I'm so
see you
scared.
soon.
When I'm working with you, you try to remind me. Oh wait, when I'm working with you, try to remind me. I myself need to do. Oh, I see. I can't read. My bad. Yeah. Sent. Oh.
Forgot to hit send. Does it matter? I already told
You're
him.
the reason you can't have anything nice. You're right. This is not a horror game. This is
I should drink a
suspense
tracer
thriller.
fluid before I go see Dr.
I
Mush.
think honestly, Medic, I appreciate you because you came in here guns blazing.
Fast food.
Oh, is it
Buy
this?
something healthier on my way home.
Wait.
Where did I put the tracer fluid? Better late than never.
Medium soda. This looks like mayonnaise. Oh. How do I?
Come on, radioactive tracer fluid. Where are you?
Yeah, I don't know, homie. Wait, I would put it in the cabinets. If I was him, if it's not something you can refrigerate, it's something that goes in the cabinet. No? Maybe I had to water bath it and it needs to be cool? Nope. Also, someone is having a freaking party next to me on 9:30 in the morning. So clearly we live next to a frat house. Did I put in the thing in the? Nope, it's not in the trash. Shoes, socks. He has one pair of socks. That's it. Guys, this isn't funny. Where's the tracer fluid? I'm trying. I'm using 100% of my brain. This is not good. Hooked. I can't interact with it. Okay.
Hey Simon, it's Jesse. You working this weekend or what? I knew there was something you were doing. Was it this weekend or next? Anywho, just shoot me a mail or something. Love you, miss you, mean it.
Kill yourself, Jesse. I mean, keep yourself safe.
I swear, that guy has the memory of a goldfish.
Well, I got the email off. He must have caught up by now.
Oh, do I have a medicine cabinet and I missed it? Also, why do people have medicine cabinets in their like bathroom? That's like one of the worst places. Dawn. Okay, that's where the hell is the damn? Is it in the freaking toilet? Hello? Nope, not in the toilet. What is going on here? Okay, we're gonna turn on the lights. We're gonna open up the blinds.
Summer's coming. Hope it's a good one.
Where? This isn't funny anymore. I'm actually... Medic! 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 Oh, is it in here? Wait, it's tracer fluid. No spoil. I appreciate you. Can I just leave without it? I don't need it. Okay. It's a fluid. Done. Nope. It's gonna look like a biohazard. I thought you'd get pinched on the cheek or something. Yeah, I need to change it. I just haven't gone around to it. It gets worse later. This is good training. Okay. The paste. The paste, as they say. I don't know what that is. Delight. Or, okay. Oh. Well, this... Oh, wait. Is this it? This looks like a thing of cabbage. Okay, this is our leading candidate. I will put it on the couch. On the jouch. The Gene couch. Next.
Right. Watching TV gives me headaches now. Thank you, brain.
Okay, that's very helpful. No spoilers. So anyway, I'm just gonna talk about stuff as I look around for the special thing. Why does he not remember where it is? Where's my quest marker? Where is my yellow thing showing me where to go? Providu. Provid. Is this a cup or is it a lens? Oh, don't care.
There
Let's
it is.
see. Oh! Godaton 755. How many milliliters? To use an object, press left click. All right. Give me the suck. Excellent.
It feels like milk, but the taste, it's like sucking on a penny.
Who knows what sucking on a penny is like? Like, who has actually done that? I haven't. I've smelt a penny, but I've never went like, oh, this looks like a delectable piece of candy. Or went like, oh, this is definitely a chocolate cookie. All important items do that glowy reflective thing. I appreciate you, medic. I appreciate you. Okay, now can I go to work? Hey, we can go to work now. Poggers. Woo! It's been 30 minutes and I just got out of the tutorial zone. This is wonderful. Oh, he is absolutely killing it. He looks great. Look, no one cares about her. Look at him. He's got the iPad, clearly looking at the stocks or like Yahoo or something like that. You got out of the first tutorial zone. Ah. Tomato. He'll figure it out. Sorry, that was a IRL habit. If I've told you detailed how to do something and you call me, like, good luck. You need to figure it out. Jesse can wait. If he calls me back again, then I'll pick up. I'm not a torturous person. If someone calls me and it's like I know exactly what it's about, if they call me a second time, that's how I know they really need help. Sometimes people just don't want to like think, they just want to be told. Like, that's fine. It is what it is, right? But it's it's how it goes. I am unnaturally tired. I'm going to bed early. You have a wonderful night. Man, thanks for coming by, Hood. You take care. Have a good night.
Hello?
Get some sleep. Relax.
Dr. Munchie?
Think of me. That'll definitely make you go to sleep. Listen to my voice.
Pee pee poo poo.
Not funny. Anyway, good night, Hood. Have a good one. Thanks for coming by.
Where is everyone? Thought this place would be busy.
It's dark. It's dark. Ah, it's dark. It's me. It's me. And then some sort of weird being up there. That's, yep. I want to steal something. I've been asleep since 3, so I'm wide awake now. I feel that. Yeah, I woke up early today. I only slept like 6-7 hours, but I can't. Ow! I will tell you that despite that, I'm doing great. Paul, where are you? We got a few hours, so I got a hold of Simon Jarrett. Let's do this. I saw your laptop on reception. Are you ready here? Call me ASAP. Hi, Paul. Talked to Pace about using the lab this week. Managed to book the scanner for tomorrow and again on Friday. It's not a lot, but they said we could use the empty reception as a kind of office. It would allow us to use the computers for our models and also find it on the slot. Okay. I can read faster than I talk, but yeah. Thought we could run some tests. We could do a scan of each other to learn the equipment. Pretty easy. Equal, send someone. She has a patient that was recently to CARP. So we're the guinea pig. Gotcha. We're locked out. I found some extra time in the lab. Unfortunately, nobody told us the code to change. Called security, talked to Professor Way to have him vouch for the project, and finally got one of the honchos for the legal department that could re-grant us permission to use the lab. Poor legal. I'm not allowed to repeat the codes in the email or text, but I'll leave a note or something in case we forget. Okay, so I need to find a note that has the codes. Okay. Okay. A note. I would put the note on the desktop. Or like, well, no. I'd put it on the second. Oh, man. Trial and error. Put your scalpel away. The brain can heal itself. Oh, I saw an article today that said, like, your brain has apparently its own, like, microbiome. Like, you know, like, in your mouth, you have, like, your own biome for, like, bacteria and stuff. And, like, you can, like, really help get rid of cavities by having a healthy, like, mouth culture or mouth biome. Apparently, scientists are saying, I don't know if this is true, by the way. This is just what I saw. they're saying that like the brain has the same type of thing. And like, you know how sometimes when you're really stressed out, you get a pressure in your head? They're saying like, yeah, that's like one part of the whole for the like brain biome. And that made me think like, man, I feel so bad for my brain. You know, I barely use it, you know? Yeah, it's caused by the blood-brain barrier. Yeah, because the blood-brain barrier, the triple B's, is actually one of the most important things with your brain because obviously that's, well, a lot of the chemicals that go in and out of your brain have to flow through the blood-brain barrier, right? I'll prop head out. Okie dokie, son, you have a good night. Thanks for coming by. Now that we're finally playing the game, that's when everyone leaves. Typical. Everyone wants to see me just throw things around on the floor. Honestly, this is not good. I feel like this game is made for people like, or not like me, that are very stupid and not very observant. So this is going to be very interesting to see how this goes. I've had one of these mouses. I also had one of these keyboards. I hate these keyboards. This type of keyboard sucks. You need to get your own keyboard, otherwise your life will suck. Guaranteed. Get your stuff ready. Wait, did he encrypt it? Powered. I got stuff to do. You know my schedule. Well, I forget. Literally, if I don't write down stuff for my stream, I forget what I do on my stream. That's where I'm at mentally. So, like, if I forget something, no, it's not because I want to forget. I'd love to have everything in mind so that I wouldn't need to use a to-do list. I forgot that I needed to change, like 2 or 3 things before stream. I completely forgot to do it. Oh, kids, you have to keep up with that attitude. Oh, okay. Of today, we're getting some hot water. One of the greatest investments I ever made was getting one of these for my house. So if I ever want tea, hot water on demand. Oh, I want really ice cold, crispy water. There you go. And you can refill like these like super easy at like your supermarket. Raz doesn't have a traumatic brain injury, forgets. Guy with literal TBI, how does he forget? Well, you have to understand that even with a TBI... Oh, there's a false back. Oh, no, I'm just really stupid. Even with the TBI, you're smarter than me, all right? I was trying to be respectful, but... did he write it on the back? But I'm gonna head out, talk to you later. Okie dokie, son, you have a good one. Oh, I'm so stupid. Neurographic Nakajima, page 56, moment definition, tweak for right length. LO30MS, blurry. Improve reverse project technique, 2501. Wow. Got it. I'm so smart. This is James G. Alright, so... I wonder if they got locked out again. Or rather, in this case, locked in. Oh. That door's open. Alright, what about this one? Yeah, that's not creepy at all. Anyway, let's go see what's in here. This is the server room, so it should be hot as hell. Sounds about right. All right. Toronto Daily. I gotta leave my presents somewhere. Oh, I didn't break the bottle. Okay, that sucks. It's time to see what's going on.
Oh, hi. Didn't hear you come
Oh,
in.
hi.
Simon
Hi, Mume.
Jarrett, right?
Dr. Munchie?
Well, it's just Mr. Munchie, but I'm working on it. Actually, you're helping me right now.
Is this part of your thesis work?
Yeah, it's a study I'm doing with my colleague, Paul Berg. We hope to design a gentle way to work with brain reconstruction to help people like you. Oh, did you take the tracer fluid?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Great. Well, we can start whenever you're ready.
I don't like this. Our character, Simon, is calling him a doctor. He corrects us and says, no, I'm not a doctor. I'm something like it. I have a bad feeling. Oh my god, that's a cross-section of the brain. That's cool.
Please, have a seat.
I'm reading your documentation. Oh, this is actual... Biological sample flow. This is actually pretty cool. Got an X-ray of what appears to be. Okay, so it's
Just
flipped
have
to
a
the
seat.
right, but that's a
We'll be
human
outta here in no
spine.
time.
That's a skull. Cool. Be out of here in no time? Sure. Sure, I believe you. I believe you. I'm sure nothing bad will happen to you, and this will totally be legit and not sketchy. I mean, considering our location, and if a doctor asks you to do something and doesn't have you sign a waiver, don't do it. I gotta fix my posture. Oh. I am now sitting
All right.
more
let me just get
gentlemanly.
this out of the way. You are Simon Jarrett, correct?
No, I'm
Right.
Janet.
Toronto, Canada. Munchie. Born 1988, July 16th.
Right.
How's it got
Black
G?
paragraph, version 6. Good. All files in order.
Will this hurt?
It's just a scan. It'll hurt about as much as getting your picture taken.
Indians thought cameras would steal their souls.
Is that so? Well, let's hope they're wrong.
Well, technically Buddhism, but
Ready?
you know.
Say cheese.
What now? All right, I guess we won the game. Ah! We won the game.
What happened?
Hello? Mr. Munchie?
Oh, thank you.
Did something go wrong?
Oh, yeah, sure. Great question.
This isn't funny.
Wait, where the hell am I? Wait, okay, so this isn't the right room. We've been transported into a
I'm
separate
not
reality.
supposed to put myself in.
Ah! Hmm. I'm wearing leather. Omnitool chip installer. Build, shape, and optimize your Omnitool with fully customizable tool and assistance. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and get kitted up, I guess. We're now in an underground research facility, I guess, or something. I don't know. Glowy thing means important. I got you, medic. I got you. Service console. I don't have an Omnicron. Or Omnitool, whatever. Sorry, guys, I don't have COVID. I can't open the computer. Maybe on the dead corpse? Oh, this is not a corpse. Okay. I'm in the north. Okay. Okay, so I need the Omnitool. Where is the Omnitool? Is it on the floor somewhere? Is it over here? Oh, this is gonna be painful. Sounds like Lord Byron when he wants food. All right. Ah. All right. Quick thinking works. The door is closed. It's locked. I probably need... Where is the fire extinguisher? Hello? Oh. All right. Part 2. This may not work. Ironically, you can break these damn locks. They're not that strong. You can whack the hell out of them, and you can easily get them to falter. And he was like, oh, hey. So we were quarantined? Question mark. Interesting. All right. This isn't creepy at all. Hello. Hello. Ah! I'm scared. That was a can. We're fine. Oil, I'm guessing. Wonderful oil. Rice. Munch print. Okay. Well, is there anything I can do to open up? No. Home is a state of mind. Oh. Hold on, I gotta take a whiz. Never mind. No thanks. Some glass. This is pretty cool. I like this. This is actually kind of cool. I like this. Cali air humidifier. Yeah, right. Break room offline. Data buffer available.
It's working better than expected. They're having a really hard time getting the doors open.
I'll permaseal as many as you can, rather not take any chances.
Roger. Did you cut off the factory floor?
All done? Should keep most of them out. I'm on my way to log off the comm center.
How did I do that?
Huh. A pneumatic seal. One thing I'm like questioning is that, yeah, how did he do that? But also, oh, we've got salvage bots of some sort. We've got the 4,000. We've got the whatever that is. Interesting. Nice. Pathos to Upsilon? Alright. What's Upsilon? I don't know, man. What's down with you? That's it? Alright. Okay, there's a second level of some sort. So more robots. Interesting. Alright. Okay, we're getting some sort of like field interference because of these things. A95 worker from Haimatsu. Nice. I can read that Japanese. It's in English, but you know, I can still read it. So, can we go this way? Nope. Lock. So the important bit is in here or in there. So let's just do a double reconnoiter. We do need the Omni tool. That's the thing that like I'm looking for. That will probably be the most important thing. But, you know, it is what it is. Is there maybe some sort of underground passage we can utilize or something of the sort? I'm not sure. There is a drill. Don't need it. Not much. Okay. I can pick this up, whatever the hell this is. Well, whenever I'm over here, it does a... So I wonder if that's a hint to something. This is cool. Oh. Okay. So it seems like there's nothing in here to really care about. What about there? Can I interact with that? Nope. All right. Can't wait to be stuck in this area because I'm blind and stupid. Oh, hello. Oh, I have to click on it. Silly robot, you can't breathe.
Can you talk? Can you talk like the others? Why are you like this?
Homie, robots can't breathe.
Yeah, you do. So weird. Doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna shut you down now, okay? Yeah, you're creepy as hell, so I'm gonna shut you down.
She got killed at it. Friend? Friend? Well, it's connected to the blue stuff. Oh, whatever it is, opened a hole for me, so I appreciate that. Well, It had the power to break through an entire steel door, so we know it can kill us. Alright, that's a bit creepy. Pretty unfortunate. Now, where did it go? Where'd it go? Oh, it's that. Okay. Stick to the shadows. We're Stealth Archer and Skyrim RP right now. Just we're gonna pick up Skyrim. We're gonna load up an instance of Skyrim, and we're gonna play this alongside it, and just do Stealth Archer run. That's what we'll do. No need to do anything else. We don't have to be that fancy. On the right. The most important thing in any situation is information. Why did it kill the power? Or rather, what killed it? I heard it's breathing. But it doesn't know where we are. But, point of information, it's dark. Requiesce in pace. Rip. I've got balls today, apparently. I didn't yesterday for Amnesia. Man, I was a baby. But here I am, just like, open your. Why? Okay, it's like scary noise, scary noise. There's no dead bodies. There's no victims. It's just, rah, rah. That's literally what's going on. Oh, what's this? Oh, God, we have to read. Omnitool v2.5. The Omnitool is an advanced interface for assessing, managing, and controlling computerized systems. The onboard int includes an open set of behaviors and protocols to enable the user to automate routines action through basic logic charts. Okay. Omnitool will automatically adapt its program to cover subconscious behavior to optimize work and minimize user error. Okay. Omnitool has a short-range signal for basic or automated actions such as opening doors while performing complex operations. It can be physically connected to a workstation or terminal. Okay. To upgrade your device, simply slide operators into the main or auxiliary slot. Main slot has a standard C11/21 connector, which allows the user to most market. All right. Introducing an additional AI will override the onboard intelligence. Okay. Hey, Raz, what do you think of the game so far? Loving it. It feels really good. I'm enjoying it. Although I don't know what's going on. So that's a good thing and a bad thing. The aux slot is a multi-connector fitting a large range of tool chip, including but not limited to A1, blah, 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 Haiti, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, oh, there it is. AI helper Jane. All right. I'm making a lot of noise. There's a vent there. It's gonna be like, oh wait, is this the person that just got killed? Oh, so here's the body I was talking about. Rest in peace. I hear something. Moving above. But I'm really enjoying it. Like, it's got a different vibe from Amnesia. I'm actually decently fine with scary games if I go into it like, hey, like, you know, blah, 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 and I have that mindset. But I think it's because I haven't played horror in such a long time that I was really scared. So I think because of that, with SOMA, I'm having a lot of fun. And also the fact that a lot of people were telling me, like, hey, this isn't really a horror game. This is more so like an experience, like a psychological thriller type thing, rather than, you know, just like blatant horror. And I was assured that there wasn't like a lot of jump scares and stuff. Like, there's quote unquote scary stuff, but not like anything. It's like, damn, I was looking the wrong way. It is what it is. But the good news is, despite all that, I'm really enjoying it. I'm looking forward to it. And I think definitely, depending on how long the game is, I mean, if it's under like 30 hours, I'll be fine. But hold on, let's see. So All right. Not like it really matters considering the window's broken, but you know.
Service console Upsilon 3, including pilot seat, activated.
All right. Status. The year is 2103, May 9th. I hate that system, but it is what it is. Epsilon. Run setup. Remote access is denied. Servers are offline and main power suspended. So we're running on backup power. Initiate. Wow. Setup. 8.41. Ayoo. Program unreliable denied. Emergency system 13 days remaining. So we've got 13 days before our systems run out. Fantastic. Inventory. Basic ductile suit 1 through 6. 1 is fine. 2 is fine. 3 is unknown. Okay, so we need to stay away from 3 or scan it. So, but otherwise, manage tool chip. Welcome back. Okay, so we can actually update if we get the chips. So I unlocked that.
I know
Oh, let me watch
I know
this.
they told you that field technicians would get full access throughout Pathos 2. I'm here to tell you that's not going to happen. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to get in your way. We need you guys to keep this place up and running. But there needs to be at least some level of security on these things. I don't want to hear you barged into some quarantined area at Omicron and just knocked out the whole place with some virus or whatever the hell they're doing over there. This is what you can do. You'll be able to use it to open doors. Basically all of them. If you can't, there's something wrong or someone didn't want you in there. Then what do? You shove that Omnitool into a terminal and see if you can't get around it somehow. I mean, sometimes you'll need to get into places where you don't belong. Just find a way. You're an engineer for crying out loud. What else? Take care of your gear. Don't be an asshole. That's about it, really.
That's easy.
My name is John Strohmeyer, Pathos 2 security operative.
I like Strohmeyer. He's to the point.
Come see me if you got any issues you can't handle yourself. Good luck.
All right. Do you remember the start date when you started? No, I don't. That is something that I kind of neglected to see, so I don't even know. This is all encrypted data. Construct network. No pilot found. Ah, there we go. Then I guess you don't get that hint. That sucks. Yeah. I wish I was paying more attention to it, but it's probably been at least 100 years. Pilot Carl Semkin. Support Emi Azaro. UH-3 Tugger. Replace heat shields. Success. Interesting. Well, we know suit 1, 2, and 4 is fine, and 3 has an unnecessary contamination. So we don't touch that one. Alright, well, let's take our tool back, I guess. Okay, these are all CM3s, it looks like. Yeah. I'll go ahead and read that in there.
Tool chip found.
Upsilon Theta Cache Graph, Sub-Simon Jarrett. Toronto. Authorized David Moonshee. 2015. So if that's the date, then it's been basically almost a century. Nice. Theta Cache Alpha Legacy DMSJ Unfold. 2104. Going to update the security ciphers, I guess. See how that goes.
Toolchip security cipher updated.
Okay. Okay, I guess I can't put it back. All right, that's fine. Now then, where to? Okay, so it looks like big guy, whatever it was, knocked down that fence. Thank you. Appreciate it. So you've lived for over a century. Well, I don't think that's the case. I think based upon the evidence that I have, assuming everything is reasonable, we were probably put into some sort of deep sleep where basically all of our biological processes were halted. And here we are. And the fact that we have cognizance so quickly after waking up shows that at least they did a really good job of doing that. That's my only guess. Okay, that just fell from above, which means there's something there. Oh no, that's just a weird shadow. Yeah, we finally get to see what it is. Nah, he's just gonna be mean. Well, whatever it is not to be messed with. Alright. If that's your guess, I won't correct it. Yeah, I mean, like, it's not necessarily the case, like, that's the best explanation. It's just, it's a explanation. You know, there is definitely the possibility that the moment we were plugged into the head machine, like, you see it a lot of medicine where, like, they do fairly invasive or fairly, like, dangerous procedures, and they, as a precaution and also as a safety thing, they'll, if the procedure is going poorly, they put you into, like, comatose. And yeah, of course, the body will degenerate over time, even if you keep it properly fed. But the thing that's interesting about it is that even though you're in this state of essentially, like, comatose, legitimate comatose, medically induced or otherwise, you know, your body does still age and all that good stuff. But maybe we're advanced enough 2015 to come up with something. You know? Who knows? Who knows? That was loud as hell. Okay, so... Oh, shit. Well, that changes things. We're not underground. We're underwater. How do we get here? Alright. Alright. Oh, what's up?
No One Air 2121 just resubbed for 3 months.
Thank you for the resub, no one. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for giving me your time. And also resubscribing to the channel. I deeply appreciate it. Shot. Oh, it's Gura. It's Gura. Yay. Gura. Okay, this is kind of okay, I have a feeling this is kind of like the flood situation, where we have biomechanical beings interacting with natural fauna and corrupting it. It doesn't feel like 3 months. Does it feel like 6, 9, 12? Or does it feel like a week? Because that's what it feels like to me. It feels like it's been like a week. It's kind of terrifying. Okay, here's the thing that's interesting about these photos is that as I'm looking at them, like a week, that's the best part. When you're looking at the photos, it has the same type of thing we had when that old room where we were looking in there and we saw like our eyes starting to have the flickering in and out and stuff. And what I think is really cool and really interesting about this is that this is a really good representation of what that would feel like. You know, there's a fog, there's a blurriness. Okay, then there's a darkness of some sort with dead animals surrounding it. Maybe alive, I don't know. Yeah, there's that biomechanical thing I was talking about. Just like, what the hell is this? You know? Well, at least we have some water. We need to get over to Theta. A flicker, you say? Yeah, because it's like, you know, when we were over there, I'm not going to run back to it because it's pretty far away, but like when we were near the biomechanic, the blue Orbis stuff, our vision was kind of thinking. So I'm thinking like, are we like a psyker or are we like a psycaster, like a very like force sensitive type user now, and like we can pick up these very unique things, and maybe that's why the headaches were there, is because we needed that energy. Hold on, I had a thing to. No, I was just hitting tab and it showed me my Omni tool. Okay. Well, all right, let's keep going. I do like this though. Like, I know that a lot of people have thalassophobia and stuff, and I kind of do as well, but imagine just being on the bottom of the ocean with only the fish and yourselves and just the amount of relaxation that it would give you. For me, that would be divine, but for other people, it's like, this is a nightmare. And I get that, you know, I get that. Access granted. Arigato, thanks gozaimasu. Thermal plant, hangar, service, storage, brake, tech, op, funnel. Ow! Also, hi, bear. Yeah, see, let's see if it does it again. See, there it is, the flicker. Like a glitch. I need to get back. I knew it. I knew this was a trap. Okay. So whatever's trying to kill us has a brain. Interesting.
Shit.
Ow. Put it in the butthole.
What was that?
That was me moaning. Hey, you. You enjoying yourself? Please consider following the channel. Ye old shill. Who shills the shill? That's right, me, the shill. Now, here's the interesting thing. What this has just done has changed the entire game from this point. Because now it's not just, oh, I'm hungry. Ooh, I see enemy. Arr, I'm hungry. This is now like, I'm smart. I got a brain. I'm hunting. Like the Predator. Gonna happen here when I do this. So only certain amounts will cause that disparaging. Critical system failure. Please reboot the workstation if the problem exists. Contact your administrator. But I am the administrator. Okay. Well. Time for the jump scare. That's okay. If it is, it is. Oh, it just loaded the entire new area. Let's go, poggers. I do hate heartbeat effects in games. It makes me very scared. Well, the light shows where it's looking. Huh. Station control. Probably want to go that way. Considering the fact that that's probably going to have more things that we need. But I think the hint that that was supposed to give us was, hey, wherever it's looking, it illuminates. Which isn't great. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. I just got a skull on the bottom right, which means that it's saved. Are we dealing with biomechanics? Oh, that's alive. Okay, hold on. Geothermal power plant. Oh, so we're doing geothermic. Nice. So literally infinite energy. Augers? So then why are we running low on stuff? Uh-huh. Looks like I was right. What's going on, bud?
Hey, can you hear me?
All right. Why? Oh, I was gonna put it back.
I need it.
Why?
Why? I was okay. I was happy.
Well, we just killed the robot. Ooh, it's dark. Indeed. Also, welcome in, Joopy. Hopefully you're doing well. So it looks like this is the second time this has happened. There is some sort of robot mimicking human speech, combining itself with some sort of biomass. So you've got machine, biomass. Is it human? Probably not. Is it Xeno? If it does, we need to purge it in the name of the Emperor. No, I'm kidding. Manual boot sequence. Okay, how do I boot? Radio signal block. Okay, well, let me... How do I fix this? That too? Yeah. It's like, is it human? Is it robotic? What is your position on, do robots have souls? Do they have, is the personhood of a robot legitimate? Oh, here we go. Do not touch the structure gel leakage. Can't confirm its effect on, wow. Issue has been reported to SSE. We'll check. Okay, gotcha. If I press the buttons, it could do something. Well, let's see. Okay, coolant is filling. Good. Turbines are spinning up. And the heat, main power is coming back online. Comms are online, so we've got radio. Why are the doors unlocking? There we go. We've got exhaust. If it's organic, wouldn't it have a soul? I mean, humans are organic. Well, the thing is that it really depends on what your definition of a soul is, right? Like, is one of the necessary conditions of a soul that it needs to be organic, i.e., like biomechanic, or sorry, bio. I'm busy philosophizing.
Hello? Is there anyone there?
What's funny is you can't tell who is who.
I hear you. Absalom, what's going on?
I have no idea. I just sort of woke up here.
In the room right now?
It was like a seat with a helmet.
Is that right? What's your name?
I'm Simon Jarrett.
And what do you... damn relays. Where are you now?
Someplace dealing with electrical power. I'm not sure if it's a plant or a
Why are you
transformer.
IDing where you are,
yeah,
you idiot?
You're probably in the thermal plant somewhere. You want to go upstairs to the comm center. It's the room with the dome ceiling.
Comm center, dome
look,
ceiling.
This place is not... There's something seriously wrong here.
You're not talking to a human, Simon.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. We lost another relay. Just listen, head for the comm center upstairs. I'll wait here.
Okay. We're talking to a robot. But no, that's the important thing. It's like, if it's the case, talk to Catherine Chun, okay? If it's the case that you need to have a sufficient condition that is, it's biological, right? Like, it's made on Earth. It's not like, it's created by things other than humanity. That's an easy thing, right? Also, why is it getting so loud? But the thing is that if a machine is created, like, when we make a pencil, is a pencil a soul? Like, does a pencil have a soul? Right? It's a tool. A hammer. You whack a nail with a hammer. Does it have a soul? Then why would a machine? A machine has a single purpose or multiple purposes. Just because you design a machine to lift up a hammer the way a human does and whack a nail with the hammer does not mean it's human or have a soul. Because it's two separate issues. Let me read this. Epsilon standard pressure 2.01 bar. I thought I said 2,000 bar. I'm like, holy crap. Base structure, subcoat armor, pressure sluices. Okay, all right. Well, it seems to be fine. But no, I mean, like, I understand the arguments of people saying, well, if it has, like, I think that machines can have personhood, but machines cannot have a soul. Because the part of having a soul is it transcends, you know, anything else that can be made. Like, a soul is not a simple thing, right? But personhood, yeah. Can a machine have personhood? Absolutely. If you make an AI that mimics literally like what it is to be human, I would say they're a person. Are they human? No. Will they ever be human? No. Will they be a person? Yes. Ah! That's the machine gods being angry at me for what I've said. But if it's organic, wouldn't have a soul. I mean, humans are organic. Yeah, like, humans are organic, therefore they have a soul, right? I mean, we're the ones that came up with the concept anyway, right? But why are you breaking things? Because I'm Raz. Does something have to have a soul to be a feeling being with a right to exist? Where are you deriving the right to exist? There's no such thing. What level of intelligence makes it self-aware in a sentient being? So that's the concept of personhood, right? Like, what is the requirement of an individual to assess this is a person, right? There's actually a lot of debate about that. Like, okay, you know, let's do this though. Like, what are the sufficient conditions for a person to exist? Uh-oh. So anyway, like, if it's a person, right, you have to have, like, are they capable of doing math? Are they capable of reading? Are they capable of speech? Those questions are really important. And I can dump into it, but that's kind of boring for most people. But, like, that's something that's very critical and very important to a lot of people. It's like, well, that literally is what makes up a soul, right? Or personhood. And the reason I separate them instead of just, like, lump them all together is because if you lump them all together, you have to make, like, exceptions for stuff. So the more specific you are, the easier it is. Okay, so we've got a thing that walks around and wants to eat our butt. It's fine. The game is literally all about consciousness. Yeah, I mean, like, the concept of consciousness, right? Like, thought in general is such a fascinating thing because it isn't, like, I want you to point in your brain where you're thinking right now. Can you do that? You know, like, that is a very interesting question. Like, where you're thinking right now, can you point on your brain or where, like, below your brain where you're thinking? No, you really can't, you know? Hi! I hurt myself today. Okay, the water's too hot. Ah! Lamau. I'm an electrical engineer, so these are really interesting questions to me. Ah, cripes. Okay, it's right there. Need to loop him around. So, I mean, the thing is that, like, I think that it would be disrespectful to say, like, you know, was it Detroit Become Human? Like, there's a lot of people who will say, like, oh, like, AIs cannot ever be persons or, like, people, right? And I think that's just, like, so patently untrue. If the AI is advanced enough, they will be persons. Because they cannot be distinguished. Like, the whole thing about being a person that's really easy is, like, you know they're not a person if you can easily distinguish why they're not a person, right? Like, do they feel? Do they think? Like, for example, if you say, well, you know, a robot needs to feel in order to be a person, then what about psychopaths? They don't feel, but we still call them human. You know? Rights start at self-awareness. That's why the more self-aware, the more rights animals have. But okay, what do you define as a right? Because when I think of right, I think of something that is either given by, like, I think of something either given by, like, a supernatural lawgiver, like a god or something, or something that is, like, derived in human nature. Like, you know, everyone needs to drink, everyone needs to eat. So, like, you know, well, that's not even a right. Sorry, I'm misrepresenting my own point. But, you know, like, what is a right to you? Like, what's the definition for it? Because when we talk about rights, it's a lot of the times people say rights, and what they actually mean is entitlement. Like, what are we entitled to, right? I mean, protections given by human governance. Well, what is it? Well, what do you mean by protection, though? Like, who guards the guardian, right? Like, who is providing that? We live. Like for example, like if we are really aware of the fact that we're hungry, right? And we're really self-aware of that. Like, I'm hungry right now. I could eat a horse, right? Does that mean I have a right to eat? No. In fact, you're not even really entitled to it. It's just that's a desire. But the reason why I'm being pretty semantical about this is because, like, a lot of the reasons why people get lost in the weeds about this stuff is because they're not clear in the foundation, right? The real question is, at what point of intelligence does it become important to extend personhood to something in order to avoid consequences due to a negative feedback cycle? Well, the thing is that when you're dealing with principles, you should not care about consequences. That's what's called a quid pro quo argument. This for that. Well, not quid pro quo, but it's a slippery slope, because if you make a principle based upon a consequence, what happens is that you're not actually making a principle. You're just making a bargain. So, like, for example, this is actually one of the most damning, or not damning, but should I say, like, one of the most, like, kind of needle on the knife's edge argument. Do people that are extremely mentally handicapped, are they persons? They lack the self-awareness. Are they persons? And there's a lot of interesting debate upon just that question, right? Like, because the thing is that if your argument is such that, and I'm not trying to put this in your mind, but I'm saying, like, if you were to take a step further and be the devil's advocate of the situation, like, if you were to step forward and say, well, you know, the required intelligence for a robot will need to be roughly around 100 points or 90 points on the IQ scale. Then some humans would not be able to qualify for that, right? And that's one of the reasons why it's such a weird situation, because it's kind of difficult. Which is one of the reasons why souls are so interesting, because it helps solve that issue in a lot of ways. Interesting. So they're even mimicking emotion too. Okay. Human rights are based... Okay, so their foundation is on what humans have established are the minimum that a person should have. The universe has no meaning, so humans make their own. That's why it's important. Okay, so... So that's the premises are the universe has no meaning, and that's well, the conclusion from that is that's why it's important. But how is it like, how is that decided though? Like, and by the way, I'm not trying to pick apart every single one of your arguments. It's just I have a habit of doing that because I really want to understand exactly what you're saying. Like, if your statement is literally just carte blanche, human rights are based on what humans have established. Which humans, right? Like, if we're talking about cultures, that's it literally changes based upon the people you're around, right? Like, for example, well, what's a really good example? Food, right? Is it a basic human right to always have food? And if so, why? You know? And like I said, I'm not trying to ask these questions or posit these things to, like, cause issues or anything like that. It's just more so, like, thinking about why you believe the way you believe. It's called epistemology, the study of how we know what we know. You know, it's not really epistemology, but it's close to it. But, like, for example, if the question is what are human rights, we have to figure out not just like, okay, let's say our conclusion is that food is a human right. We have to go all the way back and see, okay, where does it originate from? And then draw a very, very firm causal chain to make sure that it's consistent. No, it's not a principle or emotion. It's about what care is required to properly maintain a tool you are using so you don't break it. When working with an intelligence, you can break it with input and cause errors similar to the garbage in, garbage out, or even how, using a thin screwdriver as a crowbar will break it. And you're saying, wait, what is not specifically a principle or emotion? Because there's a lot of things floating around, and I'm like, I want to make sure I understand. But that's cogent. That makes sense to me. Like, it's all about, like, I just realized this guy's smoking a pipe of bubbles. Bubbles. I'm getting lost in the sauce, aren't I? Reseal exit 2 alpha, hidden workload, to-do list. Interesting. It's a cool, one of the things that sucks about smoking is obviously the cancer, but, like, the only way you can look cool smoking, in my opinion, is, like, with a pipe, you know? What are these drawings? I mean, they're hints about what's going on, you know? Got sheep? Oh, wow! Amy and Carl, Pathos buddies. They look so happy. But I want to take a screenshot of this. Okay, where are we? Okay, we are here. We need to go to the comm station. We can't go to admin. I need to go here. Wait, comm station. Where's the comm station? Shuttle station. Well, that's probably going to be our way out, but comm. Okay, it's that way. Okay, I gotta be a meanie and I gotta go to the bathroom, so I will be right back. I sorry. I just sat back down and everything started shaking. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so we need to go down through the workshop. Wait. I'm here, assembly B, I guess is this. And then I need to go up there to comms. Great. Can't get there. Fantastic. So I'm gonna have to get there second. Excellent. Extending personhood to an artificial intelligence. You're training it on how to handle situations with interactive input, simple to how a search engine algorithm grows. Extending personhood to an AI gives numerical weight on how it should solve problems, so you avoid the HAL 9000 scenario. Well, I mean, if you look at AI, think of it as like training a kid, right? Except a really, really, really smart kid. You, as the quote-unquote father and mother, whatever you want to be called in this situation, you have a responsibility of what you feed it. I can hear you moving. Are they bio? Huh. Come in. I'll help you if you promise me.
What are you?
Are you blind? It's me. Carl Semke. Wrangler? Any of this sound familiar to you?
No, actually.
Well, thanks for being so helpful. It's not like I'm knocked out on the floor or anything.
Are you human?
Shit, did my body give it away? I try hard to stay a mystery. Yeah, I'm human. Are you?
My name is Simon. Do you know anything about this place?
Oh, you knew. That makes this slightly less weird. Look, I'm obviously hurt. If you see anyone else around, just tell them where I am.
Sarcasm. Nice. Well, how about this? Huh.
I can't move. Please.
You gonna talk to me?
I'm sorry. I think I pulled the wrong lever.
Don't sweat it. Just get me a doctor.
Why are you asking for a doctor? You don't need a doctor. You need a mechanic. Sheesh, sassy robot. Yeah, I mean, I like sarcastic robots. But the thing about AI, right, and where I was going with that is, if you treat AI as if it's like a kid, you decide what you feed into it. Every single detail. You decide what it gets to read, what it gets to see. And depending on your actions, it will determine the personality and all the other conditions, except obviously intelligence, because you can give the AI intelligence. You're not like forced to be, you're every human being can only get so smart and be so smart. You know, it is what it is, genetics and all that stuff. With an AI, you're not held back by that. But the thing that's interesting is that it's a question of, is it actually intelligent or is it just a pattern recognition machine, right? Like, that's one of my big issues with IQ. IQ is not a measure of intelligence. IQ is a measure of pattern recognition. That's it. Take an IQ test. None of it is asking you about actually intelligent situations or anything like that. It is asking you, hey, how fast can you solve this puzzle? That's it. So whenever you meet someone in Mensa and they're like, I'm really, really smart. Yeah. Not trying to put anyone down in Mensa. It's just generally speaking, most of the Mensa folks are just really annoying. He's dead. Let's see. His consciousness was cloned. Personality, memories, and everything. Now, is he aware that he's dead? This is where it's going to be really important. HAL 9000 was too human. They had an existential crisis after failed a task, and they were programmed to think they could not fail that task. Well, yeah, that's the other thing, too. Like, the problem with AI, especially, is that if you don't contend for every single possibility, the computer or the AI will literally break. One of the reasons why it's such a hard thing to make an actual AI that's, like, from the sci-fi. Because when AIs break, they just stop working. They're just like... They don't consciously think. Hey,
Won't a mechanic make more sense?
You trying to be fucking funny? Give me a medic.
But you're a robot.
Really? The robots have legs, hands, a face. You're delusional.
Okay, calm down. I won't...
Get some fucking help!
Alright, that's what I thought. Okay, so it's a cloned consciousness, and there are also conditions set upon the robot that makes it such that they think they're human. So then the question is, are we human? Because he's dead. He's right over there. But his robot clone is over here. And the question is, are we walking around like a robot? Are we human? How far? Descartes! Cartesian demon! Ah! Philosophy 101, my beloved. But yeah, like, existential crisis is merely just the thought of, like, you think so you are. Yeah, cogito ergo sum, you know, I think therefore I am, you know. Lockdown process initiated, check terminal for details, roger. 0722 is his. Mail, let's see. I'm glad my memory recall is decent today. Heather Wolszek, power production has been secured. We sealed off the factories to keep the plant running. All superfluous systems have been turned off. If anyone has to ever return, know that the power flow regulator is hanging on by a thread. If you flip the switch, it's probably a no turning back situation. We're out of here, Carl. Power flow reg. So we need to fix a power flow reg. Crap. Interesting. Interesting. Turn that off. I'm not going to turn anything on unless I need it. It's a copy of his brain and the original is dead. Does that make him the only remaining copy? No. Cloning does not mean that the soul transferred from one... The thing about soul is that it doesn't just, like, transfer over, like, you know, you picked up the XP from your friend that died, you know, and it's going in. Soul is a... It requires biology. If you're 100% biomechanical, or if you don't have a brain, for example, or a heart, or whatever organ you want to have, at least in my opinion, this is my opinion. It doesn't mean I'm right. Just this is what I think. So Simon, or not Simon, but Carl Alpha, so the original Carl, the human Carl. That one had the soul. The copy doesn't have a soul because it can't feel. That's one of the easiest things is, like, can it feel? And the thing is that, like, it can perceive pain, as in, like, it can be told, hey, your systems are down, but does it feel pain? That's a really easy test. Even if it doesn't have a soul itself, or yeah. Well, here's the thing. That's not necessarily true either. Welcome to epistemology proper now. Is what's going on is the robot feeling pain and is self-aware that it's in danger? Or is it merely looking at its code, assessing zeros and ones, and putting together a string of sentences that basically represent, hey, our systems are failing, we need to fix this. And then it chooses words that are mimicked from the cloned brain that says, hey, get me a doctor here. And the problem is, if you can't tell the difference between the two, that's a big problem. Comm center. If I shut this down, I kill him. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna turn that on. Staff, a mechanical machine can't feel pain. We don't know if it's bio or not. A mechanical machine can't feel pain. True. We don't know if it's bio or not. I mean, we do. It's kind of like the old adage of like, do you bleed? You know, there are very specific traits of like what it means to be human. Because one of the soul, a soul is unique to humanity. If we run into an alien species like on Mars or something, and they're sentient beings, like, will they have a soul? Yes, but it will be a different kind of soul. It'll still be a soul, but it'll be like a soul of a Martian versus a soul of a Terran or a Earthian or whatever you want to call it. But the thing is that like pain is not a uniquely human thing. Animals feel pain, but they aren't smart, or they're not persons. Like, also the other thing, do you think animals have souls? That's an interesting question. In fact, a lot of people get worked up on that. Chief Factor Adams, Jane Adams, location Theta. Victus Johnstatier, location Theta. Baxter Rogers, Theta. Bizarro's in Upsilon Station B. Gavin Finley's in Theta. Everyone's in frickin' Theta. Alright. Okay, so can't send it to that. Alright. Well, he's lucky I'm not going to kill him. I have a soul of a Neptunian. Yeah, so, like, for example, you would have you would be a Neptunian, which you are. And you have a soul of one. Easy as. The CCRV7 black box implant. RFID. This black box is a precision instrument designed to observe your overall condition. It measures a wide range of data from body temp to brainwave activity. This information is constantly replayed to Pathos 2 Warden unit. Wow! So the station can provide you with the appropriate climate for every situation. For optimum performance, please follow the auto-injector instructions carefully to fully implant, or make sure the plant is fully applied. Yeah, okay, so this is about what I expected. Oh, our turn. Oh, never mind. Rip. I wanted to have a turn. I turn on the light. Is there a med kit or something? Because I did break my knees trying to get away from Big Boy. But, you know, I'm not really like trying to like put my opinion out there because it's not my place. But I hope that instead of being really annoying, which I could be perceived as such, talking about it in this way, I hope that instead it stimulates you to think about like what's going on and how, like, why you think the way you think and challenge it. Okay. Let's see, did anything change with him now that we're here? Well,
I really need help. Get me Holland. Don't touch me.
Holland. Okay.
Please tell Amy. I need help.
Amy Holland. Okay.
I'm really hurt.
I don't want to kill him though. No, it is what it is. Time to go. Okay, what's over here? The workshop.
Everything from the barracks to the concept. Anyone who thinks they'll play you again, they're gonna have a hell of a time.
Here's what's interesting. Okay, so that's dried blood. Let's see, what was the nature of your injury? You've actually not been dead for that long. You still have skin on you. Oh, I can click on his face.
Did you get the final backup turbos going?
Everything is wired evenly. We've hedged our bets as much as we possibly can.
So that's it? Enough power to run Pathos 2 until the next apocalypse. We're ready to go.
I really hope we didn't mess anything up. I don't want to have to come back here again.
Relax, it's over. We're going to Theta.
Maybe we should seal more blocks. I don't trust the helpers to let this place run in peace.
We've sealed everything.
Helpers.
Everything from the barracks to the comm center. If anyone ever sets their foot here again, they're gonna have a hell of a time getting around.
Okay, so this is starting to come together. So it looks like he ran into some sort of biomechanical mass that probably rebelled, you know. Maybe like Skynet. It got its orders incorrect and started killing the people it was meant to protect. Who knows? Let's see here. Let me see. Can I do it again, or? Yeah, okay, so it's just the same thing again. Okay, don't care about that. All right, so very curious. Very curious. Very interesting as well. That is odd. In a good way, not a bad way. It's odd because it's very clear that these are two separate incidences, but it sounds like the exact same person. So the question is, which incident was the one where the guy that's out there that's about to die doing? Flow control. Damn. Let's see if there's an alternative. I feel like there isn't. Theta, turn around. We sealed Upsilon to keep it working. Don't fuck it up. Azaro, Carl was not my fault. So... Oh, our friend's here. It said Theta. We're not Theta, though, so we don't need to turn around. Although I have a feeling the moment we actually do... Oh. Amy Azaro, 0735. Let's go and check out her logs before we do anything. 0735. Okay, to Vitric, good job trying to get all the backup turbos running and cut production to 60. With all the evac, we can survive on a low and steady hum. No need to strain the system. We should be able to get 20 to 25 years of production before we have to fall back on the turbos. 20 to 25 years. That is said very like, that's a drop in the pot. Gee. The robots are getting increasingly erratic all over Pathos 2, probably from the fact that it's having information overload. And unfortunately, there's no universal kill switch. Oh, yay! Fantastic. Seeing how we won't return to Upsilon, you could try sealing off the sectors to prevent the helpers from getting to the sensitive areas. We managed to link most backup turbos and activate all generators. Upsilon should be able to produce power for at least a decade before we start burning through the flues. I don't know what flues are. The bad news is that the machines are getting worse. We've tried to come up with a way to shut them all down, but considering the insane amount of units at Epsilon, it's not looking good. Seriously worried they could disrupt power production when we leave. Leave. Ideas? I don't know. Okay. So what this is showing me is that they have been fighting against the robots for God knows how long. Amy's sketchbook. She was living here. Reseal exit to Alpha. Being awesome. Yeah, okay. Oh, I should have keyed in by the bra. Unless Carl has some explaining to do. Which lever are you going to pull? The one that causes eternal pain to Carl 2 or the one that puts you in danger? At the moment, I'm leaning towards the robot because, unfortunately for him, I don't care too much about him. So, blues are exhausted ports like a chimney. Oh, okay. I recognize the word, but didn't know what it was. Because here's the thing. One of the best bets you can have in an actual situation like this is to go down to the basics. Who would you trust more? The person that put, like it's written, it's handwritten. We strain the system. If you pull the lever, there's no turning back. So I'm not going to do that, especially because she said that if you were to do it, then it would literally cause a lot of problems. And killing Carl, a little bit sad. Sorry, don't care too much. Amy left you to die, Carl. All right. Oh, it doesn't stop? Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, it's not real. It's a video game, guys. Calm down. Also, one of the things I was waiting for, when is it going to repeat dialogue? It's an NPC. It's not a real thing. It may appear to have pain, but that mind is going to go insane being tortured forever like that. Okay. And I'm doing this simply because I want to make a point, but I don't want to listen to him scream like an idiot the entire time. Okay. So, here's the thing.
You okay? Can you hear me?
Huh. Okay, the point I was going to say, I didn't say person, I said, oh yeah, sorry, I misread that. I know it's an NPC and don't care what you do, but it's more fun to pretend it's real when thinking about it, like, what would I do? In an IRL situation, well, here's the thing. The information we have available is that we have an entity trying to kill us, okay? We don't know where we are. The year is 2105. Okay, it's 2024 right now, okay? I should be dead, but I'm not. A lot of things don't make sense. I got a dead corpse of Carl Semkin. This guy's identifying as Carl Semkin. Okay, I don't particularly think that a AI or clone or robotic version of Carl Semkin is going to help me in any way, shape, or form. He doesn't want to answer any of my questions, and I need to get Amy. Now, here is the other side of the coin. The other side of the coin is that I can go and I can completely and totally destabilize the entire area that can almost assuredly end up in my death. Okay, so here, can I even do this on the 0735? I think it was. The communication center. Yeah, I mean, yeah, whoever this mind is, whatever it is, robotic or not, it's gonna suck. But here's the thing, right? Like, Carl literally does not know that he's a robot. Okay, so it's a fabrication upon itself. right? And you may be like, Raz, you're hesitating. Yes, I know I am. Restrain the system. If you pull the lever, there is no turning back. Here's the thing. He's a robot. He's biomechanical. We can wipe his drive. Fine. Anyway, let's see what happens when I do that. You gonna talk to me?
Hey. Can you hear me? Hello? Hey.
You have enough presence of mind to ask why, but you don't respond to me. Okay. I'll do it. Poor robot. Plus, he asked for a doctor, not a mechanic. He's not even self-aware. So, alright. Now we've gotten that. Run back, see if we can turn it on. Now here's what I'm curious about. Oh, can I not put it back now? Okay. See you, Carl. Sorry. Yeah. Let's see. If it's the right call, it's the right call. If it's the wrong call, whatever. It's a game. But in real life, would I do that? Probably only if it was the only option that would guarantee my safety. Because if I could save Carl, I would. But the thing is that, like, I'm not going to put my life in jeopardy for an imitation. That's just my frank, honest opinion. Last contact was 2103. John Z, the office is closing down and everyone is being evacuated. From everyone here, I want to say it's been an honor working with you in Upsilon. Godspeed and good luck with the apocalypse. So it's the apocalypse now. Why is that the case? Update on the defense measurements. Final efforts by global community to prevent collision has failed. Pathos 2 should make any final efforts to do with the inevitable quake following impact. Estimated time for impact 5:13 at 4:52. Liz. John Z, I know you have a much better chance for survival, but we have a better view. Salute. The scenario seems to question of do you place more value on your existence or others, and what sacrifice are you willing to make to survive? Yeah, I'm not going to, like, I'm not a bleeding heart. Like, trust me, I have a soul, I have a heart. Don't worry about that. But the thing is that in this situation, the frank truth of the matter is that the global community to prevent collision has failed. Good luck and Godspeed with the apocalypse. That's not something that you type to someone lightheartedly. That is something that is like, it's the end of the world, you know? And frankly, yeah. But it's really more so a question of what is actually, like, are you able to parse information to a point where it's like, doesn't make sense? And what I mean by that is the Carl that's in the robot form is not real. It's an imitation. That's all it is. Won't be anything more. Corrupted data detected. Yes, please. 2103.
Jonesy, how's the evac coming along?
We got everything we need to move, but we can't leave the plant without supervision. Adams decided to leave Amy, Asaro, and Kalsanka to execute the automatization process.
And I bet
And they failed.
about it.
I just wanted to let you know we're on schedule, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, I'll pass it on the whole check. Jonesy, lovely morning for an evac, am I right?
It will do. I wanted to introduce you to Amy and Cal. They'll be doing the talking as soon as I leave for Theta. Say hello.
Hey, Theta.
Hello.
Hey guys, I'm Peter Strasky, dispatcher at Theta. Just let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
I suppose that's it. I'll see you real soon. When we arrive.
All right, Jonesy, have a safe trip.
It's 2105, May 9th, I think it was. So 2 years ago.
Hey, hello? Theta?
Upsilon, what's up?
We could really use direct contact with Heather. Site service engineer Wolchek.
Direct links are almost impossible to establish. The Lumar relays are basically junk at this point. You can send messages via the comm center, and if you want, I'm pretty much always here, ready to relay anything by hand. I know it's a shitty system, but it's all that works right now.
All right.
In 2 years, is he still there?
Catch you later. Hello? Peter, was it?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
We're getting out. I just want to tell you that I'm going to seal the comm center now, so this is definitely the last you'll hear from us. If we don't show up in the next couple of hours, send in the cavalry.
Hang on, what's happening? It's still the same plan, right?
Yep. We'll head for the shuttle and ride it directly to Theta.
Okay, good. I'll rally the troops for a welcome party.
What I like to hear.
Like I said, the value of extending personhood as a tool, it no longer matters, so that extension no longer matters for you. Yeah, I mean, like, does it actually, is it, like, whether you consider it a tool or whether you consider it a person that happens to be a tool, like a robot, that's irrelevant. Like, the innate value of the individual or whatever, like, can you put a price on a soul? No. Can you put a price on what the personhood of an AI is? I don't think so either. It's like, you can't really quantify it. Maybe you could be, like, utilitarian, but, like, that's not a really good idea. Lumar link broken. Manual input required. Let's do 2202. All right, let's see what's going on here. Great. It's also leaking water very dangerously. Let's see. I figured, hey, maybe if we call ourselves, that'll be fine. Site Lambda.
Hey, are you there? I found the dome ceiling.
Oh, that's better. Simon, was it?
Jarrett, Simon Jarrett.
Hi, Simon. I'm Catherine. Have you figured out what's going on yet?
Me?
Nope.
I was hoping you'd have some answers.
I probably have some. What do you want to know?
Where do you even begin? I mean, what is this place? How did I get here? And why do the robots talk like they're people?
Well, you're at Upsilon, clearly. Have you never been there before? Where did you work?
The Grimoire in Toronto. Is that really important?
No, I mean, where did you work at Pezos 2?
I don't know what that is.
That's unexpected. Did you come directly from Toronto?
Yeah, I did. And it was very unexpected.
Have you seen any people? Like staff or field technicians?
Only robots, crazy ones.
And
except for one, I think he was in pain. I'm not sure what to do.
He said he was hurting.
Sort of. I don't know.
Well, he said that.
What was that? Whoa!
What's going on?
I think this place is about to collapse. What do I do?
Simon, come to Lambda.
How do I get there?
There are sound trains connecting all the sites. Find one and come here. I'll wait for you.
Okay, we go to Lambda.
Shit! Where should I? Oh, fuck!
Oh, we're dead. GG, we're dead. That overpressure would have been more than enough to kill us. We're dead. GG, guys, welcome. It is what it is. I mean, could I? Maybe. Well, I didn't get an option to do it, so, but... We're alive? We survived the overpressure?
What? What the hell? How is this possible?
We're not human. Wait.
This is insane!
Ah, I was right. We're deluded too. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't know, but I figured we were not human either. Because how are we alive for 100 years? We're clearly also robots, you know? Now you know, yeah. It's like now we're in a suit, clearly. We survived the overpressure because of it, probably. Even though by all biological standards we shouldn't, but I don't know. Let's see. What is the delusion in this one? Very curious. Beautiful game, gotta say. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. I didn't want to say it would have ruined the reveal. Oh, you know, I appreciate that. I love playing games blind. Frankly, when people like give me small spoilers about stuff, it makes me like not want to play the game, so I appreciate it. Yeah, shuttle lambda. There you go. Now what's interesting is, will it open? Oh, okay. But that's the same memories as the original, like Carl. Yeah, that's basically what I'm thinking too. I'm like, I'm dead. Catherine is dead too. Catherine's a robot. And for some reason, there is something happened regarding the apocalypse, and now humanity resorted to uploading consciousness onto a shard, like, you know, a la Cyberpunk's, like, Red Ship or whatever it was called. If you know, you know. Knowing you're a machine, do you still value your own existence? Yeah. Because the thing is that when you're talking about other people, right, like, it's not personal. It's separate. But when it becomes personal, obviously you're going to value it. You're obviously going to value your life. If you don't, then that means there's something wrong, right? Whether with your philosophy or maybe just like you're having a bad day. But the fact is that, like, that you should. But if I'm a robot, you know, then I'm just acting based upon how I've been programmed. That's all. Like, you know, I may seem very calm about it, but the thing is that, like, if I'm dead, I'm dead. Nothing I can do about it. Then that means in that chair, the experiment went wrong. I died. I was uploaded into the consciousness thing, whatever, and then I was sent over to this place, and now here I am. But here's the thing, you know, am I Raz Alpha back in that chair? No, I'm Raz Beta. Haha, I'm a beta. That's why I'm so cool. No, I'm kidding. But despite knowing that, like, I still have value. I still have worth. Is it the same or equal? No. It exists, but it's different. I know that may sound very odd to hear, but, you know, I'm kind of at that point where it's like, it is what it is, you know? This is beautiful. This game is a cinematic masterpiece, just with its storytelling. Only saying this because it is only mentioned at the start. Start of the game said it was an experiment to see if saving consciousness was possible. It wasn't a cure. Well, yeah, I mean, I didn't really pay attention to that because I was kind of like turning my brain on from like going from IRL mode to Raz mode. So now that my brain is fully on, like, okay. Like, if it was the case, like, oh, we're just, you know, saving our consciousness to the net, then yeah, it makes sense. Do I have a soul? Nope. I'm a robot. I don't have a soul. Am I a person? Yeah. Now, does that make you feel empty? Well, you know, depends. It's kind of like the Blade Runner thing, right? Like, you know, does Agent K or Joe have, you know, a soul, right? Virtually indistinguishable, but, you know.
Come in, Theta. You better answer me, Strasky. Come on!
Amy, where are you?
The fields. I had to leave.
Is Carl with you?
It all went to hell.
Hold on. You got the power automated, right? The plant is safe? We need the power to keep the sites running.
Oh, fuck the power! Fuck you, Strasky! The machines killed Carl.
Oh, shit. All right, calm down. It'll be okay. Can you get back to Theta?
Yeah. I think so.
Wait.
I'll head for the shuttle, the Aux.
Good luck, Amy. Rooting for you.
Wait a second. Why is the robot attacking me? Why is it attacking a friendly? This is beautiful. I love this so much. Is it because it doesn't identify me as a robot? It identifies me as like a superior one or something? That's my question. I'll get that answer in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. But by the way, whenever I ask those questions, those are just me thinking out loud. I'm not actually expecting a response. So, but that is a very curious situation. It's like, why did that robot, which probably was Amy, huh? You're real. No. Are you afraid? Huh. Yeah, that's the best part. Like, watching someone play a game that, like, you know everything about is really fascinating because you know all the tricks. You know everything. Whereas the person who just got the game is like, huh. Why do they want gel? Is it like an opiate addiction where, like, they need it? Like, is it a chemical addiction? So it's like thirst. Huh. Huh. IO robot indeed. But here's the thing. It said you're real.
Wow, did something. It must have done something.
Well, duh. Imagine being programmed to be human wanting water, but it's impossible to drink. Oh, that's rough. But the problem is that, like, if you're programmed to do that, there has to be a way to sate it. Otherwise, they're just being dicks. That's the thing about games like this. Is not. It's not about. Sorry, my brain is so. That's the thing about games like this. It's not about know all the tricks. It's about value of choices. I like that. Imagine, yeah, reminds me of Tantalus Prime is equal to question. What? Jibby is just dropping the ephemeral knowledge on us. Oh. Friendly in Chernogorsk? Friendly. Hello. Damn, we're surrounded. Hey, bud. You go get him. Go get him, Tiger. What a good boy. He's so cute. Upsilon. That's where we were. Where do we need to go? But I really like games that make you think because I really enjoy philosophy and, like, the things that matter. Because, you know, like, once you start falling into that rabbit hole, you're just like, all right, you're in it. I wonder who is in the different subs and bots. Yeah. I mean, the thing is that, like, it's now going to be a question of, like, how do we identify... Oh, we got a friendly follower. How do we identify who is actually human versus who is a delusion, right? It's like the Cartesian demon, right? Like, literal Cartesian demon thing. You know, how do we identify whether there's a demon that is making us not think about anything? Well, cogito ergo sum. It's not an easy or acceptable answer for that. Oh, crap. Oh, he's going for it. Oh, that guy. In water, but can't drink. Food, but always out of reach. Homer. Oh, you're so right. In the Iliad. Yeah, in the Iliad, there was a guy that was, I believe, was exiled from the Pantheon or something, like one of the minor deities, and was forced to always be hungry, or no matter how much they drank, they would never be sated, and it drove them insane. I don't know what that one is. We need to get to Lambda, and apparently I'm really having a hard time getting there, it seems. I'll just go this way. Yeah, I just went in a circle. Lol. So I think we need to go here? Maybe? Question mark? Not sure if that was the Iliad or the Odyssey. Haven't read those since high school. Yeah, it's been a while since I've read them too. But it was one of the two. It was one of the great Greek works. No? The hell do I go? Oh, I can't really go anywhere there. Maybe over here? Maybe I need to follow this and enter wherever that is and get into there from there? Because I can't find Lambda, you know? A similar fate happened to a character in Chinese lore, though he learned to accept the situation through meditation and self-awareness and became a Buddha. Did he follow Confucianism, or was he like a Buddhist proper? Hey, bud. What do we do? I freed my bud here. Now there's this thing, which I don't know if... Yeah, I can't really get into. There's a massive pipe that goes all the way away here. No idea where the hell I need to go. I think I'm lost. It's very unclear he started as a heretic. Well, who branded him as a heretic?
Nowhere to go.
Yeah. Barge. Huh. The gods branded him a heretic. Okay. Well, that's pretty easy back then. Hell, even now it's kind of easy to get branded as a heretic. You know. Reminds me of was it Camus? No, it was Camus. Wasn't it Camus's Sisyphus? We must imagine him happy. Good old Camus. I think that's how you said his name. It wasn't Camus, it was Camus. Go this way? Maybe I need to piss this guy off. Well, we know there's fish, so at least we know that there's life. I don't know. I'm lost. Well, alright. Old reliable. Right hand on the wall. See where it goes. But, I mean, the thing is that the most incredible thing about the entire situation is, like, if you ever are in a situation where you're trying to figure out whether you're an AI or a human, it's virtually indetectable. But the only difference between, you know, being a human versus being a sentient, intelligent AI or whatever is quite literally just the difference in whether or not you have a soul. Which, when you think about it, isn't really too much of a deal, to be honest. I mean, if you think about it, obviously it's going to really break your heart, right? But otherwise, it's not too much of a biggie. Like, oh, you don't have a soul. Okay. You know. What the hell is this? Oh, is this Lambda? Oh, I think I found it, guys. Hey, there we go. Can you open the door, bud? Even in games, I don't like looking at welding sparks, but yeah, I mean, like, I think it's interesting because it really depends. Like, philosophy is really determined in a lot of ways based upon whether you believe in some form of, like, supernatural lawgiver, like a god or a deity. It doesn't matter whether it's a monotheist religion, polytheist. Not all that's irrelevant. It's just whether you believe in a higher power. Because if you believe in a higher power, then all the things that we're talking about here can or actually do change, right? Now, I'm not going to be silly and identify myself, but the thing that I want to say that's very important is that the way of life that you live, whether it's religious or non-religious, can and probably does affect the way that your philosophy and your, I guess you could say, your codex, your way of life is. So, like, some people may find the idea of not having a soul because they're basically a clone, they're an AI bot, like, very disturbing and very unsettling. But for me, it's not really the case. Obviously, if it were the case that I was indeed a sentient AI and I wasn't a human being, that would be very terrifying, obviously. But then I would I would realize there's not really a difference between that and being human. And if anything, I have more benefits, right? I don't believe in souls. I believe in consciousness. Yeah. I mean, that's an excellent way to remedy that issue, is that instead of, because ultimately a lot of the reasons why the talk of souls exist is because that is how we differentiate ourselves from apes or from dogs or from any animals whatsoever, is that, you know, even if they do technically have a consciousness, they don't have a soul. Or if they have a soul, they don't technically have consciousness, right? Like animals, for example. A lot of people believe that, vast majority, believe that animals have souls, but they don't believe they have consciousness. They think they do that, but they're not conscious. You know, they don't, they just act upon their genetic code rather than actually think. Now, you know, there's arguments to be made there. But basically, the point I'm trying to draw here is that the way you frame not frame, but the principles that you adhere to and the way that you understand and look at life is very critical to your, what is the word? Phenomenology, that's what it's called. The way you think. Air. Access granted.
Let's hope the shuttle still works.
Ah, worst case, we'll just walk. You know?
Where did I get a flashlight?
As I thought, we're not human. I'm still like Cartesian demon, like we're being deceived.
What? I can't. Where are you now? Starsky! I'm at the shuttle, but it's not looking good. The lights flicker like mad. I think the power regulator is broken. I have to fix it. I don't want to get stranded halfway to Theta. What was that? I can't hear you. Don't worry, I'll fix it. Somehow.
Lambda goes to Theta, Theta goes to Omicron, ULODT. ULODT, ULOD-T, 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 ULOD-T. Memorized. Hangyo. Benkyo shimasu. Touch of the butthole. Ah!
Jesus Christ.
That was
what the
intimate.
Hell?
Anyway, spiders and jellyfish have no consciousness, but are still living beings. There is no self-conception, only reflexes and ability to calculate, no identity. Yeah. That's one of the reasons why, like, it's kind of easy to remedy that. Insufficient power. Well. PDA. Haven't seen one of these in years. Manifest. Shuttle beat, Epsilon B Theta, departure date, tether, report, helper, auto inflator. Impact event. On this day of January the 12th, the comet Telos. Well, that's the apocalypse. The comet Telos crashed into the Pacific Ocean. The impact ranks as one of the largest collisions ever recorded on Earth. Is it bigger or as bad as Chicxulub? All evidence indicates that the surface has gone completely barren and is no longer sustainable for life. Pathos 2's unique location has provided unparalleled safety for our staff. Some structural damage has been noted, but no casualties have been reported. The largest loss was the weather and communication station on the surface program Omega, which was unmanned, which is under the circumstances a small price to pay. Theta will hold an emergency meeting to discuss the future of Pathos 2 and ultimately mankind. More on the matter will follow. Overseer K. Forcurin.
I guess it's a good thing we never had any kids. Hard enough looking my parents in the eyes. They're going to a bomb shelter upstate, by the way, along with your dad. I'm guessing someone will help him send you a message somehow. I mean, I hope they will. Hell, I'm not even sure you'll get this message. If you do, I want you to know I never blamed you for following your dreams. I was just mad it didn't fit better with what I imagined our lives would be. I really wanted a picket fence, big family, you know?
Hey, what man doesn't?
I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm proud of you. And even though it's been difficult to be separated from you, I regret nothing. I'm happy. And I really wish I was able to say this without the sky falling down.
Fiat Justitia Brat
I love you, Amy. I always have. And always will.
Let justice be done, though the heavens may fall. 7 screws, 2 plugs, 10 flathead, 15 nuts, 1 LED. Do you think an AI consciousness has more value than an inanimate object, or do you think they both hold the same value in your eyes? In my eyes? So, it's more value. So you're forcing me to make a utilitarian claim about an object and its worth, which it's going to be subjective. There's no objectivity to it. So it's in my eyes. Obviously, I think that an AI consciousness has more value than an inanimate object, but in a way, technically speaking, an AI consciousness is more or less the same thing as an inanimate object. There are no moving parts in a computer, or at least if you don't have a hard drive. The only thing that happens with an AI is that you have electrical currents going through rocks that we've tricked into thinking, and you have heat as a byproduct of that creation. That's effectively an inanimate object, right? All computers are made from some sort of rock or something like that. Silicone-based materials, that's made from silica. You know, the computer that I'm running on, my GPU, my CPU, everything's made from silica, or basically tricking rocks into thinking. So technically speaking, it's an inanimate object, right? It doesn't move, nor does an AI consciousness cluster, right? It doesn't have to be utilitarian. Ends are more important than the means. Can be deontological, yeah, on purpose. Means more than the end. Well, the thing is that, like, from a utilitarian standpoint, I would say that obviously AI consciousness has more value. But from a matter of, like, principle, in terms of the ends rather than the means, there's no reason to ascribe a different value. Like, it's like, is Raz more important than No One Here 2121? Do I have more value than you? Do you have more value than me? My answer would be no, we both have infinite value. We are able to, like we were able to for a period of many centuries, we did put a price on people, you know, but that was wrong, principally. And also, that was merely a utilitarian, it was a practical thing that was done for business, right? It wasn't actually concerned with, you know, the actual value of a human being, because it can't be quantified. When you try to quantify a qualitative piece of data, you have a lot of problems, right? Can you put a price on how expensive it is, or a thought? Like, I just had let me come up with a thought. White wall. I just did that thought. Does that have any value in any say? You answered my question, AI consciousness is less important than a human, but better than no consciousness. Yeah. You know, you can be, you know, very specific about it and say, like, oh, there are tiers, you know. And I would agree with you. But the thing is that ultimately it's a fruitless discussion because it doesn't really matter in the end of the day. It's just whether or not you're going to judge or change your opinion of an AI or human based upon it, you know. But yeah, if I had to put a tier, like, yeah, I would definitely say that a rock is on the lower end, and then a computer that runs an AI is in the middle, and then human being, right? Principally, though, they're all equal in terms of value. Because ultimately value is something, it's a human creation, right? Value is something that we created in order to ascertain the tradability of an object, right? And in this case, it also includes humans, right? Anything can be an object if you classify it as such. From a utilitarian point of view, value would measure in terms of its use to you. So a wrench in some cases could have more value from, well, yeah, utilitarianism is probably, well, was it Stuart Mill? Wait, who came up with utilitarianism? No, it wasn't Mill. Mill hated it. Is it Jeremy Bentham? No, Bentham didn't come up with it. Bentham had pig utilitarianism. Who was the guy? Anyway, but utilitarianism was a way to bypass principles and morality with individuals. And it was a way to grant individuals the... Okay, we're going to get to that in a minute. But utilitarianism was a way for kings and a bunch of other really powerful people to bypass the moral guilt that was felt on doing slave trades, immoral things and so on and so forth. And the thing is that utilitarianism removed morality and principles and basically boiled it down to how much utility does this have to me? So, for example, the way they did it is that units of pleasure, units of usefulness, whatever the case is. Jeremy Bentham's utilitarianism was pick happiness, which is how many units of pleasure does this grant me? However, the simpliciter, which is a fancy word for saying the default, the very first version of utilitarianism was how much value does this one thing have to me, right? So you're saying, like, a wrench could have 100 units of value to me, but 300 to you, you know, and then there's a lot of things that I don't want to even talk about. I hate utilitarianism. I don't think the universe has any meaning. Yeah, that's the best part. You create it. That's the best part about being alive, is that you get to choose what your meaning is. Only human meanings matter since we created the units that measure the universe. Why does only human meanings matter? I think that any meaning whatsoever is fine. I mean, if humans come up with it, cool. But, you know, like, why, like, what if an AI comes up with a meaning? Does that not matter? I'm sorry, we're kind of like sitting around the table having a couple of beers doing philosophy. Absolute truth can't be found by humans, but absolute truth... Okay, so absolute truth is inaccessible. It cannot be found by humans. Okay, but we can increase our confidence about the truth as science improves. What happens when science doesn't explain it, though? You're wrong, you say. A conscious meaning, if something was more aware than me, they would matter more. My logic is flawed. It's okay if your logic is flawed. You're not going to be crucified on this. It's more important that you're consistent. Like one of the things that people... Here, this is a great example. People believe that everything needs to be logical. And I believe that there's a lot of people who think that... Well, sorry, hold on. Let me phrase this. I need to phrase this very clearly because I don't want to get misunderstood. There's a lot of people that think logically. Everyone thinks logically, at least to the best of our ability. However, you will also find that there are cases where you believe in something, yet you do not act in conformity with it. So what that means is that, let's say today, I wanted to do 100 push-ups. I want to do 100 push-ups. I was like, I want to, you know, push my body to the absolute maximum. But I did not. And that is the principle that I wanted to do. And instead, I didn't do that. And my principle was that if I don't do that, I'm a bad person. And by the way, I'm being extremely uncharitable to myself. I'm just coming up with shit, basically. So I believe in something, and I'm not doing it. So I'm contradicting myself. So the bottom line to this is that we often, despite our principles and despite our systems of thought, we do act in contradiction to ourselves. Like, for example, I have a lot of things that I need to be doing that technically I could be doing right now. Instead of streaming, I could be working on those things that, technically speaking, in the hierarchy of needs and the hierarchy of wants and hierarchy of importance to my life 20, 30 years from now, I could be doing that. But instead, I'm playing games. So technically speaking, by the way, it's not perfectly logical. It's just I'm trying to make this scintillating to the mind. I'm contradicting myself because my principle is that I should be doing everything in my power to propel myself in X, Y, and Z direction. Whereas here, I'm in D, E, and F direction. So I'm contradicting my own thing. But the other bottom line alongside that is that life is not merely modus ponens. Modus ponens is A, therefore B, right? It is not A, therefore B. It is normally a bunch of other things. You know, sometimes you have modus tollens, you have all these things. Wrapping it up is you will find that even though you believe in something, you may not act in conformity with it. You may not do it every single time. You may, instead of eating chicken breast and rice every day to lose weight, you go to get McDonald's as a cheat day. You know, that's contradicting your choices. But that's okay, you know. I mean, if streaming makes you more effective, it's the optimal decision for you. It doesn't. Streaming is just fun. Streaming, if anything, streaming takes up time for other things I could be doing. But here's the thing. I stream because it's the most enjoyable thing that I have in my life right now. You know, I don't really play video games outside of stream. I don't really talk to people outside of stream. And I need to have, so there's like, okay, there's this, okay, last tangent before we move on to the game. But one, there is the professional. So you need purpose professionally, right? You need a job or you need a career that sates you professionally. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether it's high tier, low tier, whatever. Doesn't matter. Then you need something in your personal life that gives you importance. Generally speaking, you find that through friendships, partners, family members, etc. That's a social aspect of it. Then there's also the personal aspect where you need to find purpose in your personal, or not personal life, but in yourself to do stuff. And it's not like a perfect system. I could probably draft it up and send it to you. But the thing is that like the third thing, which is my own self, for me to make myself happy and feel good and so on and so forth, is streaming. It's not hedonic. It's not a pleasure thing. It's a fulfillment and satisfaction thing. Anyway, let's move on. Sorry for all the tangents. What she says is going to be very important.
Hey, are you?
Don't hurt me.
Can I help?
It won't let me die. Nothing is allowed to die.
We watch for tension. Well, I know, but still, like, there may be someone like, God, just keep moving the game.
What happened?
An accident. Fixing the power. I was going to Theta.
She's been here for 2 years.
Anything I can do?
If you see Masters or Harland, tell them I need help. Okay? Amy needs help.
Logic is science. That's a big claim. And it works for many situations. Sometimes thinking in abstraction and chains that don't work in clear lines is necessary. We call that art. That's actually a pretty good way of putting it. Mixing the two allows us to discover things outside our own point of view. It's how imagination of ourselves in other people's shoes works, and it's the importance of mirror neurons. I don't know what mirror neurons are, but, you know, I will say that, like, logic is an interesting contraption because I guess we're going to have to kill another person.
Shit. Are you okay? Are you okay?
I don't know. I want to go home.
So now we get to kill a human being, you know. Yeah, she's on life support. I know. So it's a human being that is clearly being kept on life support. You're killing an actual person. Well, here's the thing about this, right? So I'm going to do it because I don't want to hear the flashing lights.
Oh, fuck.
What quality of life would she have if I were to keep her there? You may have heard from people that you can die in many more ways than just corporally. And her body's dead. She will never walk again. She'll never do anything. And her talking, she's not going to talk. Like, okay, she can talk. But she's been down here for 2 years. 2 years. No matter how bad the quality of life is, personal. Well, yeah, that's the thing. But it's a game, right? Like, if I was here right now and it was a thing, I would say, what is your name? What is your age? Do you know where you are? Basically doing a cogency test. Then I would ask, what are your wishes? If she said, I want to live, then I would do everything in my power to make sure that either I can divert this power or I can move this and, like, keep her alive. But ultimately, in the end, well, actually, I'm not human. So I don't have the problem of, like, hunger or thirst. So I can take forever. Yeah, so then I would just find a power cell and hook her up, you know, and then just divert. Yeah, that's fine. But it's a game. I'm not gonna say, hey guys, let's go and also it's a game. So it's like I can't revert everything. But yeah, you know, I killed someone. Woo! But if it's just a game that no thinking is required, it's more interesting if you. Oh no, I agree. I'm just saying, like, you know, the reason I'm separating game versus IRL is because of the fact that, like, it's I want you to understand the decision or the driving force behind the decision. It isn't merely like, oh, I'm gonna do that. I literally took it out because I knew I was gonna do it anyway. But I didn't want to hear all the flashing lights and stuff. It was really annoying. But, like, she said, like Carl said, get Amy. Amy will help me. And then Amy said, help or get Masters or whatever. They'll help me. It's just an infinite loop of BS. And the thing is that, like, a comet hit the freaking Earth. He killed her because she's annoying. Yeah, I don't want to hear her going the entire time. Like, I don't care. Like, if it was just me in the room, no problem. But because I'm running a stream, I don't think it's exactly a very scintillating thing to listen to. But it's very clear that she doesn't know what's going on. She has literal tendrils growing into her brain. And the argument is it even her? You know? She's been here for 2 years. 2 years. You know? The bio thing seems to care. Yeah. The bio thing wants the human to live because it's a host. It's parasitic. That's what I picked up so far. So, like, whenever we were turning off the other things, it was like, no, don't do that. That's bad. And it was using human voice to imitate that. And basically what that is it's the robot attempting to manipulate. It's kind of like in Freerin, where, like, in Freerin, when you deal with demons are this horrible people, no quarter whatsoever. Freerin just absolutely doom guys everything. But the way that you defeat demons is not by just mere brute strength, but by deceiving them, which is exactly what the parasite is trying to do. The parasite is trying to deceive you or convince you to think that it's alive, it's there, it's fine. And if you do that, then it'll live. There's a quid pro quo. Well, if I do this, then I'll get that in return. So what does it do? It merely does what it thinks it can to succeed in manipulating you. If you are being told something and you feel an emotion and a reaction to it, that means you're being manipulated. There you go, you know? And that is a very important distinction. Because if you're feeling your heartstrings being pulled, that means someone is using emotion to either change your mind or reinforce it. It's like one of the the FBI has this interesting book. I haven't read it in years, but basically the FBI said the best way to know that you're being manipulated is that if you feel emotion, or if when you're making a logical decision, you're under duress of any form. You say that like manipulation is bad? No, I'm not saying manipulation is bad. I'm simply saying in this case, the manipulation is. Because, well, not bad, but, well, no, I am saying that. Because the manipulation that the parasite is trying to use against us is merely and simply, I do not want to die. I am preserving myself. Therefore, I shall do everything in my power to lie, cheat, steal, and convince you that you're doing something horrible. I can't see anything. Oh, wait, no, I need to turn the power on. Some emotions are natural. Also, I don't think she consented to the parasite. Well, it doesn't matter whether she consented to it or not. It's just what are the fact situation we have now, right? And that's the important thing, is that, like, in that case, the way that I would navigate it is, and open, all right. The way I would navigate is obviously like, okay, like, I know I'm not human, because also I can't do a pat check and be like, oh, is my chest here? Is my torso here? Is my big booty here? You know, I don't know where I'm going with this bit. Anyway, I'm gonna kill it there. But the thing that's really interesting, at least to me, in this situation, is the fact that, especially considering the fact that it's a human being, my approach to it is going to be different. Like I said, I killed her because she didn't pass the vibe check. But ultimately, it would probably end in where, like Carl, like a feedback loop. I wouldn't really be able to get any more answers. It would just be, meh, you know, it would suck. But here's the thing, right? Let's say she said no, and she wanted to be there. How long do you think I would be patient for before I just said, screw this, pull the plug and switch it, you know? For the record, I'm not judging you. Oh, I don't care. You feel free to judge me. That's fine. I don't mind at all. But I do appreciate that you say that you're not. I like hearing how people think and how we might differ. It's just, yeah, exactly. Yeah. But the thing about games is that games is a kind of a test. It shows you how you may or may not react in a certain situation. And it allows you to feel things that you ordinarily wouldn't feel because you never get put in these situations, right? You know, are you cold and cunning when you're in a situation that requires an intense amount of thinking and consequence? Or are you scared? Are you afraid? Are you concerned? Great, it opened up when he got near it. And okay, 1235 Beta 13 Mid-A Logistics Station Shuttle, Lisbon, 2084. So this is 30 years ago. 2 duplex pumps, 1 multi-purpose cleaner, 5 valve packs, 10 gaskets, an impact wrench, and 4 pipes. Noise. There's an emergency exit in the center console. All right, let's go ahead and take the pilot seat. All right, let's go for a spin.
Shuttle J6 activated. Standing by.
All right, we got lights, and now we got action and camera. Okay, I'm seated. Do I have a seat belt? Okay, so now we see we have knees and a leg. All right, let's hope and pray this works. We need to go to Lambda. So it looks like we've got a few places, and it looks like Phi is going to be where we go. Oh, we can see the depth. Ooh. Lambda's at 90. Oh, wait, that's why we didn't die. It's only 100 meters. We wouldn't have had overpressure issues. Ah, that just makes the thick plotter. Lambda, Transport Terminal and Visitor Center. 96 meters with 4 personnel, 8 personnel, 0, 4, 4, 24, 12. So Theta is where it's at. So we're going to go to Lambda. Let me check the 153, 185, 4,114 in the Abyss, 3,902 meters in Bathy. Space Gun. Omega Operations, Omega Space Gun. We're going to blow up some stuff. Lambda. I'm excited. Let's see how this goes.
Welcome to Pathos 2, your expressway to the stars. What started as a thermal mining operation in the 60s has now become home to the Omega Space Gun, the world's most affordable way to launch satellites and deep space probes. Our unique Atlantic Ocean location allows for this gigantic coil gun, running longer than a marathon, to safely launch projectiles without risk of damaging the payload with risky combustion. The station spans multiple sites and has a diverse staff of engineers and scientists. Together, they are able to produce, assemble, and...
Is that the dude that convinced us to get in the chair?
In addition to our principal operation, Pathos 2 is also the home for multiple research projects within the marine sciences, including hydroculture, turbulence, and deep-sea construction. We are now leaving Upsilon for Lambda. Lambda is Pathos 2's shipping dock and transportation hub. There, you will be able to find shuttle trains leading to all the other parts of the station and transports to this.
Seconds, nice. Get out of the chair, pull the trigger. Oh god. I love how I immediately got up to pull the emergency brake, and it's like, oh, you can't move. It's like, okay. So are we dead? Are we alive? Let's see. You seem to crash a lot. Well, my driving isn't the best. Oh, that's the emergency exit. Never mind. Well, at least I wouldn't have hit my head against the glass like I did there. So somehow we're alive. Anyway. Ouchie. What is this? This bio? I don't know. I'm alive? You know what I mean. Hold on, getting a phone call. More alive than rocks. True, true.
Simon, are you there?
Yes.
Catherine, is that you? I was on my way, but then the shuttle train, it fucking crashed.
Are you alright? The system says the section is sealed for a suspected hull breach.
No, I'm not alright. What the hell happened to the world? Why are we underwater?
Wow, you're really out of place, aren't you? Look, don't worry about that right now. I realize you're confused, but you're so close to Lambda. If you just keep going.
How close? Can I walk there?
Yeah, but the tunnel is locked off to protect the overall structure from collapsing. What you need to find is your section's maintenance hatch. It'll lead outside.
Maintenance hatch. No problem.
What is that? What's going on out there? I gotta go. See you soon, Simon.
Huh.
Catherine? You okay?
I just wanted to get to the station and I could call it for the night, but no, we gotta crash. But you're right. Enjoy your life. No matter how bad it is worth living. She's being evasive like a medic talking to a patient through a difficult... Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I was like, okay. It's like, I think it's the fact that, like, she knows that, like, something is up. And I think she also has the same suspicion. It's like, I don't know if you're a human or if you're a robot. You know? I don't know if you're real or not. And because of that, she's being evasive. And I also think one of the things that's interesting is that information is being extremely close kept, and they're not divulging anything unless they absolutely know who they are. And because of that, that's making me suspect that there is something going on way more than just this little facility in this little podunk area in the middle of the ocean that is essentially leading it to be very crazy. I mean, if you're trapped and only an AI thinks that it's human, how would you convince it to help you? Very easy. Just mimic the AI. AIs are easy. They're patternists. All you have to do is figure out what the pattern is. You know, we may not be fully botted. We may also be half human, half robot. Could be possible. I mean, the AI is a consciousness copy, so finding patterns could be harder bio. I mean, there's obviously the clear-cut signs, but frankly, like, whenever you're trying to copy an AI, just be human, because you're the thing that it's trying to be. And frankly, like, can you really tell the difference between a human and AI? If they're, like, one-to-one, it's like, I don't really think you can, you know? Oh, I didn't get my Omni tool. What? I'm an idiot. Hold on. Let me go grab my Omni tool. Whoopsies. Automate. My bad. My bad. But it's just like a very interesting question of, like, okay, you've got an AI that is... There we go. Got it. You're trying to mimic an AI, right? All you have to do is see what is the purpose of it? Generally speaking, there will be imperfections because a human made it or an AI made it, you know. Everything is inherently imperfect. You just have to figure out what it is. I just mean her not bringing up that you are human makes sense if you want the AI to work with you. Oh, I see, like deceiving us into doing what they want. Yeah, yeah. So again, manipulation being used to get to certain ends. I think I did the right thing. I'm not sure. Open your door. I live here. Wait, where do I go? But no, I mean, like, that's perfectly possible. I mean, Theta is the best chance of actually having a human population. Oh, here's the exit. But the chance of that actually happening and being possible, I think, is kind of nil. Because I haven't seen a single thing that showed, hey, there's there's... I can actually get a look at my hand. So now we've got the blue stuff on us with the treads, so we're either a cyborg or we're the best imitation of a robot so far.
Here we go again.
Fine, it's only 100 meters. Your ears are gonna pop and it's gonna really, really hurt. That's okay. Poor Carl. He's still just... Oh, loading. What a thrill. What a thrill. It's so supreme. And with that, I'm going to conclude this part 1 of SOMA. I am definitely playing more of this game. This game is very, like... It allows me to talk about a lot of the stuff that I normally don't ever get an opportunity to talk about, simply because it's not relevant, you know? But I really enjoyed just kind of uncovering what's going on, how things are going. And I think you're right, Noah. I think you're right on the dot, where I think Catherine is manipulating us into doing whatever she wants. Whether she's an AI, or sorry, a robot or a human, it's completely irrelevant. It's whether or not there's good things. Because here's the thing. We've been in that facility for God knows how long, right? We have no recollection of anything, so we have complete amnesia. I'm not giving a single spoiler yet. I'm very careful. Good. Yeah, because a single spoiler could literally ruin everything, right? But the thing that's beautiful about it, and the thing that I love, is the fact that despite everything, it really works. And I'll ask questions but give no things away. Yeah, like that is... Let me fix my chat box. Sorry, I just realized it now. But the thing that's very curious to me, and the thing that I like a lot about it, is... Spoiler, you and water and getting wet. True, true, true. The most important thing to me when it comes to these games is... I'm going to miss a lot of stuff. I know that. But I'm just enjoying the journey, knowing that eventually I will get to the destination. It's a matter of time. And it's kind of like Outer Wilds, where the game is not hard. It's just, it requires a lot of thinking. It's like, how do I get through this? How do I do this? And I feel like I've done a pretty good job. Oh, that's just literally just like, oh, no sound, no nothing. So, anywho, I'm going to go ahead and close out here. I'm going to see if there's anyone streaming right now. Oh, wait, no, I can't because I screwed. Oh, that's, yeah, one of the things that I meant to do to actually fix my damn. Yeah, okay, so I'm not going to raid today. But let me just let you guys know that on Wednesday, just to give you guys an update on the schedule, Wednesday we are doing Signalis. So we're not just dipping our toes into Soma, we're also playing Signalis. You can also look at my schedule in my Twitter or my Discord, which I haven't uploaded yet because I'm of infinite intelligence. So if this is something you're interested in, there you go. If not, all good. It is what it is. I still appreciate you guys being here. Nice. That formatted pretty nicely. But on Friday, it says Collaboramori, so it is now confirmed we are doing a modded Lethal Company collab. And then also on Sunday, a collab with Stebio. But this week is stacked. We've got Soma today, which we just completed. We have Signalis on Wednesday. We've got, on Friday, we have the massive Lethal Company collab that's modded. Saturday, we're doing the Outer Wilds DLC. And Sunday, we're doing Portal 2 with Stebio. So it is a wonderful time to be a philosophical horror thriller viewer. And it's a great time to be the streamer as well. I thought you would like this game. I love thinking about this type of stuff. Yeah, me too. I love this stuff. I mean, I will say, like, don't get me wrong, if I do it too much, I'll get kind of, like, tired of it. But the good news is, and the important thing is, I'm having fun. And the only reason I'm having fun is because I get to do cool stuff, and also I get to do cool stuff with you guys. So I want to say thank you guys again for coming by. Please consider following the channel if you haven't already, or doing all the good stuff. You know, I got to shill the shill. Who's going to shill the shill? That's right, me, the shill. Tomorrow, no stream. Tuesday and Thursday is my off day. I'm actually thinking of changing it to something else, but we'll see. I don't really... I kind of want to go back to 7 days a week streaming, but I don't think I will, just for the sake of my own sanity and everyone else's. But anywho, I want to say thank you guys for coming by so much. Thank you so much for engaging in philosophy. Thank you guys for being kind and patient and thoughtful, especially when we were talking about like pretty serious, like high order thinking stuff. I look forward to continuing discussions like this on Wednesday, probably with Signalis. So yeah, good night. Take care. Have a good one. Resonara. And as always, I will see you in the next stream. Good night.